Don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Okay. Thanks, Callie. You want to get high?
Maybe. Yeah, let's go, Karen. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Here it is.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN, TATN, TATN.
TATN.
Better
Better
guard
guard
your
your
grill.
grill. TATN. TATN. TATN.
Mouthpiece included. TATN.
TATN. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. 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 Mouthpiece
Included.
included.
TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill.
TATN. TATN. TATN.
Guard your grill, Jake Paul. We'll get your jaw wired shut.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard another edition, y'all. Mouthpiece included. World class pod where we talk Spolitricks. Gonna be a fusion of sports, polytricks, and everything in between. A collapsible superposition, which only chooses a point of view upon your conscious observation. Whether it's a viral moment, a controversial call, or a political pivot, we're bringing the heat with sharp takes and layered content. Each week, we break down the headlines shaping culture. On the field, in the streets, and across the political arena. Because let's be honest, the drama don't stop at the stadium gates. If it's trending, controversial, or plain chaotic, we're chiming in. Speaking of chaos, the Rack delivered a statement last night. Exposed the Fudge Packers. Told the world that we are here. Okay. The Bears defended home turf with a gritty 22-16 win over the Fudge Packers. FGB, I might add to that. A game that felt like a long exhale for our fan base that's been waiting to see this team punch back. It wasn't pretty, but it was physical, disciplined, and full of those small moments that hint at a team finding its identity. We're at Mouthpiece Included. We're calling it the Miracle on the Midway. We'll break down the key drives, the defensive stands, and what this win means for our franchise trying to turn the corner. But the celebration is short because next week our Bears are headed to the left coast for a heavyweight test, just like Jake Paul. A heavyweight test against the San Francisco 49'ers. And if you guys want to crown them, just like some guys I was watching the game with, they wanted to crown Malik Willis, then you go ahead and you crown them. You crown them right now. This is where we separate momentum from mythology. Can Chicago's defense hold up against one of the league's most explosive offenses and hot, sexy offensive minds? Can the Bears' young core keep pace in a game that demands precision? We'll preview the matchups, the pressure points, and the storylines that will define a game with real implications for both teams. We're also going to give you our predictions. The two co-hosts, Dizo and Big Ace, they predicted the Bears would get 11 wins this season. I predicted 10. So congratulations to these guys. But we may all be wrong. Okay. The Mouthpiece Included aggregate was 11 wins, but we may all be wrong. Praise Yah. So let's dust off those dirty air ones. Well, pull up to Hallis Hall and let's get to work. So, whether you're here for sports scheming or political sharp turns, we've got your dose of insight with just the right amount of leading edge. This ain't just commentary, it's clarity served up with heat. Ready? The panel is open. That link is pinned in the chat. So, stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull the F up. But if you do pull up, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece. Smash that like button for us. Share this link. Repost it. We appreciate y'all. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host, guests, and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. Big ups to the affiliates, Midwest Festival, sponsors, presents Ancestral Echoes. That is an annual glamping house music fest. You go out there, you get under the starlights. Some of the greatest DJs from across the Midwest area and across this great nation are going to pull up and perform on a beautiful sound stage, with the great lights. You can have your trailer drop shipped. You can have your tent drop shipped. They have tents available if you reach out. Or if you're an experienced camper / glamper, you can bring your own equipment and set it up and enjoy a full, fun weekend under the lights with your ancestors and like-minded individuals, because house music all night long. You got to be there. Big ups to Milz Aesthetics. If you find yourself in sunny Southern California, pull up. Multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. Licensed, bonded, fully insured. Okay. Does great work. Keeps my face glowing, that's for sure. Reach out to Tay Milz at www.taymilzaesthetics.com. That link has been dropped into the chat. Big ups to Bella B. Bella B. You need you some swag, put on a shirt, sweatshirt, shots, whatever have you. Personalize it. Bella B. Bella B is there for you. We dropped the link into the chat for you. It's designs365@gmail.com. Bella B. Tell her Mouthpiece Included sent you. Last but not least, gym recovery. Find yourself in a pinch, in need of a tow. Maybe you hit that black ice out there, and all the Venezuelans and the black guys are looking at you, waiting for you to leave your car so they can smash your window out, rummage, see if you got a stick in there, maybe steal your identity. Well, reach out to Gym Recovery. He'll pull up in the top of the line, late model flatbed truck and get your whip home and you home or to the mechanic safely before the Venezuelans and Pookie and Ray Ray could say, bear down. Big ups to all the sponsors. Big ups. All right, and let's go ahead and get perennial Father of the Year nominee. You know what I mean? I get a vote. Can't vote for him every year because it's not fair, to the other dads out there. You know what I mean? Big
Fair.
Ace is in the building.
Yeah.
Before you say anything, can we get a FGB out of you?
I'm gonna do it for me, and I'm gonna do it for Diesel. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But this is for me and Diesel. FGB to the highest level of F-ivity, and all you GB fans who were,
Mouthpiece included.
rubbing each other's bum all the way up into the last minute of the game. FU and FGB.
And that
Bear
horse
down.
you rode in on.
Yeah. And the horse you rode in on and dragged on out of here as you lamented the loss you took at the Soldiers Field in Chicago, Illinois last night. Bear down.
You lamented. They lamented, didn't they?
Mouthpiece included.
Oh man, they were talking gangs and stuff during the game. Online, they're online gangsters. And it came down to the Cardiac Bears doing what they normally do. And they did what they did. The whole city was excited, going crazy. The whole internet, I mean, the whole world loves the Chicago Bears, except for the NFL referees.
Oh, well. When we're winning, I'm walking around
Allegedly.
L.A. and there's Bears fans all over the damn place. I ain't seen no.
Yeah,
I used to walk down the street. I'm the only one wearing a Bears jersey.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's a bunch of bandwagon shenanigans going on now, but yeah, everybody loves the Bears when they're winning. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Check the personal chat. We got a poll, y'all. We got a poll up. Karen, please, Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right, we got a poll up. The link has been dropped in the chat. The Bears should erect a. Your options are a happy, sweet, warm, nail painting dome stadium. Okay. Sitting there nice and warm. You don't need any gloves. You can paint your nails. You know what I mean? Maybe match the nails to the decorum. All right.
Nails.
Yeah. Your second option is
can't call them nails anymore.
Oh, he's nails. He's hard as nails. Well, I know. Is he hard as nails? He pissed me off. All right. Tough Bear Weather Open Stadium. Tough Bear Weather Open Stadium is your second option. Okay. Your third option is a both ways retractable stadium.
It goes both ways?
Yeah. Both ways. Okay. They should call it like a bi-stadium.
Liquid.
Yeah, fluid.
Fluid.
Yeah. And then lastly, unsure, rubbing my bum on the fence. Yeah. So, Big Ace, I don't know if you responded to that poll, but we'll reveal our response at the end. You guys have a chance. Interesting results. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think I tapped in yesterday onto the poll.
Yeah, to the Ryan poll. All right, you guys, click on it, and then we'll let you know at the end of the show what the results are and what everybody on the show decided. All right. And you guys, so we are covering the Bears. We're going to jump right to it shortly. Should the Knicks be forced to hang the meaningless mid-season meaningless tournament banner in their stadium, fellas? Should the NBA force them to put the participation banner up in their stadium?
Yeah. If you're gonna put these atrocious floors out there and ram this crap up the fans' bum for the first half of the season, damn it, you got to put that crap up in you're jumping around, sticking bums in fingers in each other's bums. You darn right they got to put that up in the rafters that they're the Emirates participation trophy winner team cup winner for 2025. You damn right.
Well, my solution is simple. You make it kind of like the Stanley Cup. So you have the banner. If you're the winner this year, you get the banner. Now you hang it in your thing. But then maybe you should be able to host the tournament the next year or the championship game. And then if you lose during that championship game, they're going to pull that banner right down out of your Raptors, and then they're going to take it to the other city, and they're going to hoist it up there, and they'll have the bragging rights with the banner until the end of the next season. That's my solution to it, because nobody wants this shit up there, except for the Lakers.
As you started out, yeah, it's a tournament trophy type banner. Put your name on it this year. Put the next team's name on it, and keep passing that crap around.
Yeah.
So somebody needs to wipe their bum with.
That's what I was going to say.
And then you
blow your nose, wipe your ass with it. It should be totally soiled when you give it to the next team.
Absolutely. And the fact, I'm not an NBA fan anymore. I may watch the games, but what they got going on in the league and the level of play is not interesting to me anymore. But I don't even know how this cup became a thing. I'm gonna do some research on it, on I guess it had to be some money involved since it's the Emirates Cup. But
Oh yeah, it was a lot of money involved.
yeah. But
The
but
money
why
grab.
is why is this a thing for the NBA in the middle of the season? And does it take away from your playoffs and because pretty soon somebody's got to sponsor the playoffs. It's the NBA playoffs by Google or something.
Yeah,
You know, you
Amazon.
know, yeah, yeah. So well, I mean, we're already seeing the enormous amount of players being caught point shaving and skimming and gambling. So I, why sullen the sanctity of your league with all of this? I know it's about money, but you don't have to put money on
It's
everything.
a money grab. Puka Nakua did the money grab dance, and and I said if he was colored, more
Yeah,
colored,
yeah.
he'd have to apologize. He'd have to lose all his
Mhm.
money and sponsorships. He'd have
Mhm.
missed 2 or 3. We'll get to that. All right.
Yeah.
We got something here. It's been a lot of coaching misconduct. Diesel didn't mention this. He sure wanted to talk about the colored. So we're here to talk about both of them briefly. Um,
Right.
so Ohio fires coach Brian Smith, some sort of drop dead gorgeous.
Swept
Uh,
it right under the rug.
yeah, bro, serious misconduct. They fired him for calls Wednesday, saying he violated his contract by engaging in serious professional misconduct and participating in activities that reflect unfavorably on the university. The school did not provide specifics because he's not colored. Okay.
Hmm.
On Smith's conduct. Smith, who went 8-4 in his first regular season as a Bobcats coach, had been placed on leave 12-1 for undisclosed reasons. You understand?
Hmm.
And Smith's people came out and said, we vigorously dispute Ohio University's ground for determination for cause of Coach Brian Smith. His attorney, Rex Elliott, said he's shocked and dismayed by this turn of events, and we plan
Dying.
to fight this wrongful termination to protect his good name. Coach Smith
Dying.
is an ethical man who has done an exemplary job for the university, and he wants nothing but the best for players, coaches, and the entire Bobcat community. Defensive
Dying.
coordinator John Hauser was named interim coach when Smith was placed on leave and led Ohio in the Scooter
Good.
Coffee Frisco Bowl against University of Non-Learning Vandals. Ohio said a search for a long-term coach will begin immediately. Um, what's your take on this before we get to the colored?
Well, I mean, we got all kind of information on the colored and his family and when he got married and how much money he makes
Yeah,
and the whole synopsis of his proclivities. Now here you are with another major college coach. It might not be the Big Ten, but it's not Trump University or anything like that.
right.
And now nobody knows anything. They just report the story. Yeah, the university didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. The lawyer didn't say anything, and we don't know anything about the Sandusky he was doing
No
at this.
insiders are speculating like they did for the
No,
colored coach at
yeah,
the Bears coordinator.
yeah, yeah. No, nobody knows nothing, and
Yeah.
this guy is going to be fired after 8-4 season.
Funny how they all
So
could keep quiet, huh? Nobody's
yeah,
speaking anything to the press.
no comment. No comment. We signed NDAs. We won't talk about anything that happened with this particular situation.
Well,
Everybody in
maybe
the
50
university.
Cent should maybe 50 should go down there and snoop around and do a
Documentary.
documentary.
Yeah, yeah, they'll give it up then. They'll give it all up.
They'd
Hey,
arrest
50.
50. Yeah. We're paying
Yeah.
you to hang Negroes, 50, stay in
And
your place, boy.
once you get off of the damn the script, there's gonna be some consequences and repercussions.
Yeah, he's probably being forced to do it because they've got video of him in the hot tub with Diddy. Now all of a sudden you're making documentaries about him, but you're in the
Mhm.
hot tub. We don't know what their proclivities are. You're in a hot tub
Yeah.
with an alleged known bisexual minimum, sipping on probably doing booger sugar allegedly, but definitely they had you sipping on alcohol that he probably tainted allegedly, according to your documentary.
Whatever they made up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw a. Did you send me that?
And he's
The
beefing with
video?
the Wayans brothers.
Nah, it was a guy. He was a music producer, and he was working with Diddy. And they was in the studio and for a few days or something.
Yeah.
And he woke up one day,
Oh, he said
and
his bum was sore.
his bum was sore. They didn't know what happened, and they kept working. They kept working on the music.
Right. And I
But
worked
he
with him
had
for
no
a few
idea.
more years after that.
But I had no idea why my bum was sore when I woke up. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, similar to the Tyler Perry thing. He came in his room dressed as Medea. You know what I mean? And took advantage of him. I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to judge.
It's all allegedly.
It's all allegedly. All right, let's get to the colored. Diesel's not here. Disgraced ex-University of Michigan coach Sharon Moore had long history of abusing mistress, her lawyer alleges.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, she's going to take it to the limit. She's going to lie all the way to the bank.
Long history. Okay. Disgraced ex-University of Michigan football coach Moore allegedly had a long history of violence against his mistress, the woman's lawyer claimed. Moore, 39, was arrested after he allegedly barged into the Ann Arbor home of his lover, which had the door unlocked.
He had a key, I'm sure. He's got a damn key.
She didn't change the locks if she was so scared. She didn't hire security.
This dude was making $5 million. He had a key.
Right. I see what you're saying. He it's probably his house.
Yeah.
Barged into the Ann Arbor home of his lover and executive assistant Paige Shiver. Shiver. She sounds like some sort of
Satan.
Well, I don't know if we could say that, but a Jewish Azahnaki. Yeah. Soon after she reported their secret 2-year tryst to the school. So she has a 2-year tryst, and then she's a full-grown adult, and then reports it to the university.
Not the police.
Right. Resulting in his firing. The allegations of domestic violence were laid bare in court last week after Moore, a married father of 3, was slapped with charges over the sordid saga. Shiver's attorney, Heidi Sharp, made the claims when she frantically called 911 on behalf of her client. The lawyer said her client phoned her as soon as Moore allegedly broke in and started threatening to kill himself following his downfall. So she calls her lawyer and doesn't call 911.
Not the authorities, and
Is she retarded?
Well, maybe she was just having a strategy session with a lawyer when he happened to show up for their daily or weekly or bi-weekly or tri-weekly.
After he showed up. Maybe so
meeting.
The lawyer said, yeah, let him punch you in the face a few times. This would be good for your case.
Lock the door this time, and make him kick the door down or something.
Yeah, and then run in front of him as he's, you know what I mean. Moore told dispatchers, Sharp told dispatchers Moore had a long history of domestic violence against the alleged victim and that he's very dangerous. Sounds like they were trying to get him killed by a cop.
It's possible. He's going to kill himself. He's got a knife. He's
long history, and he's very dangerous.
Yeah, well, we know he's colored.
Not that he's a millionaire.
No, he's colored.
The court records don't provide any additional detail on the prior domestic violence because they don't have any.
No, this was alleged.
Moore
She's never called the police.
What's that?
She's never called the police. She didn't call them that day. It was a damn lawyer.
But she's a victim.
No, okay.
Moore and the alleged victim had Moore and the alleged victim had an affair for a number of years before she called it quits, the court heard. For
Was
2 days,
this
then so she was a homewrecker.
She was a homewrecker for a few years, and then she called it quits. What, 2 days ago? When he lost the job, or
Uh-huh.
he wasn't gonna supply her a bigger bag, or he didn't want to buy the 5 bedroom house as opposed to the townhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 days, the embattled coach allegedly bombarded his ex-mistress with calls and texts. Ultimately, she informed the school of the alleged affair and Moore was let go for what was described as inappropriate relationship with a staffer, the court heard. Shortly after being axed, Moore allegedly stormed the woman's apartment, grabbed butter knives, fella. So dangerous,
Mm.
isn't
Yeah, he's gonna slap some mayonnaise on her back.
So he grabbed butter knives and kitchen scissors and threatened to take his own life. I'm going
Mm.
to delete myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You've ruined my life. He is alleged to have screamed. Shiver's lawyer
Alleged.
told investigators that the alleged victim had only returned home briefly to grab some belongings because she intended to leave town. This sounds like a bunch of okay. Moore was charged with 3 crimes, including felony home invasion, stalking, in the wake of the ordeal.
Felony home invasion and stalking.
Yeah.
But someplace he's probably at every damn week or every day, and now he's stalking her.
Yeah, according to the authorities, you know,
Yeah, stalking after a 2 year relationship.
she wasn't too afraid to blow a spot up at work. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
stalker 101. If this guy is crazy and dangerous, it seems like the last thing you want to do is,
Just go to the university
yeah,
and, and 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 take a promotion to be his executive assistant. If he's dangerous and stalking you.
she could have been extorting him the whole time
Absolutely.
under the advice of her lawyer. We're going to string him along. You're going to tell him to make you executive assistant, and that's going to put you in a
Mm,
better position for the lawsuit.
mm,
And you're going to make more
mm.
money for my fees in the meantime.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Right, right.
We're gonna make this work for you.
To any young copper colors out there, this is why the copper coated women have told you guys, you know,
Hmm.
beware of the pink
Don't
snake.
go skiing when you don't have to go skiing.
Facts, facts. If you just wanted money, it all could have been done under the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't respect you, and they will. Their job is to get you lynched.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, for her lawyer to call the cops and make that assessment, he's lucky he's not dead.
Oh, absolutely. Especially in Michigan, go there, Ann Arbor,
Yeah,
suburbs,
yeah, and the
university.
cops are rolling in hot. There's a
Right.
drop dead gorgeous pink girl with
Yeah.
bleach blonde hair, and there's a guy in
Yeah.
there with a big moolie in there with butter knives who played football. Probably got
We got a serial killer slash stalker, suicidal football player in there, and we got to go in there and save her.
Yeah, that's how they come in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, they have these theories. He's lost everything, and now he's ready to
Hmm.
kill her. Never threatened
Kill.
her,
Hmm.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Only
Yeah. I
threatened
mean,
himself.
this whole story stinks to high heck, and the fact that she was just going home to pack her things to leave town and go where and do what and why.
That part, why? Because okay, they're alleging they were afraid of him.
Hmm.
So
Was this it today?
so it just so happens you're not gone because her lawyer, everybody probably told her, her family, she's lying for the sake of her family, her dad, all them was like, look, come stay with me. You know what I mean? If what you're saying is
Hmm.
true, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't leaving.
She probably never told any of them that she was sleeping with the color.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
they probably told her, you know what, you're sleeping with those colors. They'll show up with a butter knife to your house. You know what I mean? And
trying to put mayonnaise on your back.
peanut butter mayonnaise. All right. All right, y'all. You got anything else on that, man? Because you know he's innocent until proven guilty, as far as I'm concerned.
He's absolutely stupidly innocent, and
Yeah, he's
you know,
definitely stupid, allegedly.
stop, guys, stop. Come on, coach. You've been around football your entire life. You know the ins and out of what happens to athletes, coaches, uh, people with money, people with influence, and the fact that you set yourself up for this. And maybe she told him she loved him or something. You set yourself up for this nonsense at the pinnacle of your
Pinnacle.
football career makes absolutely zero sense. So hopefully, his players and some other coaches who may see themselves in this situation get a little bit of knowledge out of this scenario. What an
Yeah,
idiot.
hopefully, bro. Hopefully. We're covering this is a FGB. That's F Green Bay.
Mhm.
Fudge Packer. This is our reaction video. We're about to hop to that in less than 9 minutes. And we got a
Big game.
49ers preview. The Gary Bears. The pride and joy of Indiana. Bear down. We're going to have to change the lyrics to that song. Um, yeah, we're going to hop to it, you guys. Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders. They were playing good last time I checked. This is our
Uh,
Shador watch. The
I've been busy. I
Browns,
haven't seen.
they lost 23-20, huh?
Oh man, that's a good game.
Yeah, drop dead gorgeous Josh Allen was 12 for 19, 130 yards.
Oh, they're
Um,
playing Buffalo. Wow. Okay.
yeah, and poor and stupid Shador Sanders was 20 for 29, 157 yards, one TD, two interceptions.
Mm.
You
I
see
mean,
that?
he's a rookie. Yeah.
And he had 4 carries for 49 yards.
Well, they want to run him out of town um, last week after the loss to the Bears. I told you he wasn't any good.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he played better than Josh Allen today, except for the
Yeah.
turnovers. He'll get that.
Yeah. He'll learn how to value the ball. And I mean, sometimes it's got uh, a lot to do with the receivers. Even in the Bear game last week when Jerry Judy gave the interception away to the Chicago Bears. You know,
Judy Jerry.
Judy. Oh, come on, Giants. Y'all couldn't win one for the Gipper.
Who the Giants was playing?
They're playing the Vikings. They lost.
Oh, nobody cares. We don't. We're not worried. We're not concerned about the Vikings. I want them to
Mm.
keep winning so that they can have it lathered up, and then they can beat. Uh they got
Not the Vikings game. I'm concerned about the other game.
yeah,
The
Pittsburgh.
Lions Steelers. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it started at 125 my time. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So
let the Vikings win because they'll be lathered up, feeling good about themselves, and hopefully they can beat because they got the
yeah,
Lions on the schedule.
they won't draft another quarterback next year. They'll still feel confident in their decision to
With number 9.
take number 9. Yeah, as their franchise quarterback.
All right, bro. Who was your quarterback of the week last week?
Mm.
Dak
I gotta
Prescott
go with
lost to the Vikings.
Nails, the Iceman.
You going with Nails?
Yeah, Nails had a good game.
Yeah, I'll double down. I'll double down. We're gonna go with Nails, the Iceman. As I think that's like 2 out of the last 3 weeks I went with Nails.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it's a hell of a thing that we can come up there and look like we want to win some damn football games with offense, defense, and special teams.
Did you hear Shady McCoy try to
Yeah,
just shut up and eat crow, Shady?
yeah. Just eat it. It's okay. Ooh,
I'm
look at
starting to
the
really believe
cheese.
he's suffering from CTE.
Yeah, something's wrong with him. The fact that you look at that. Get Bryce Young and the Panthers. The fact that you would sit there and not accept the fact that you told the world that Shador was going to outplay Caleb and he's a better quarterback and all this after 3 damn starts. You know, as a I guess as a media member, as a host of a show, it sounds like malpractice
And then
for the
this
most part. Now.
he claims he's friends of the family. Him and Caleb are friends, and he's friends with their parents. Really? I don't need friends like
Really?
you. I don't need enemies if I
No,
got friends like you.
there's no way you can call me your friend. If you say a rookie that didn't play in the preseason, hasn't taken any damn first team reps until 2 weeks ago, is going to come into Chicago and outplay me when my team is 11, well, 9-4 at the time, and you're saying his team and he's going to outplay me and they're going to win and beat me decisively. Come on, man. And
And how
then
long?
once, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
And then once you get the results, you won't. And your host, co-host is letting you off the hook. Like, yeah, just eat it, man. You said it. It didn't come to fruition. Caleb beat the heck out of him. He outplayed
Well,
him to
hold
the
it, hold it.
utmost.
The co-host is a bitch too. Don't fall for
Oh
that.
well.
He talked a
Well, yeah,
whole lot of shit too. Now he's flip flopping. First off, how long has he been friends? I want to know with the family of Caleb because
about a week.
he sat here and he threw Justin Fields under the bus for 2
Yeah.
fucking years, and then they
Mm-hmm.
both sat there and talked about wins and losses are a quarterback stat. Now all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden, Shady's saying, "Oh, he don't deserve credit for the wins." Because he's got a whole roster around him and a great coach, but you couldn't
Yeah.
acknowledge that the other guy
Mm-hmm.
who you shit on for 2 years
Yeah.
had a horrible fucking coach, horrible offensive
Terrible.
coordinator, horrible
Yeah.
offensive line, horrible
Yeah.
defense. You couldn't
Yeah.
acknowledge any of that. Terrible roster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
None of that.
none of that.
And you still sabotaging that guy's career to the beginning of the season to when it wasn't really necessary anymore for you to keep sabotaging his career. You were still doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Shady McCoy, F you. What's going on, Diesel? Bear down?
Definitely.
You
Can we
won't
get
say
an
it.
FGB out of you?
Can we get a bear down out of you?
What did I say? Definitely, mother.
That's not a bear down.
Man,
See,
I don't need you dictating terms to me, man.
can
Continue
we get
on
an
with I
FGB?
come into you fucking
Do you
mentioning
hear this? Do
JF1.
you hear
As
this,
soon as I
Ace?
come in, he's talking about JF1.
You just happened to pop in because I think you smelled it. You
As
sensed it was
soon
coming.
as I come in, don't matter what time I come in, he got JF1 on
You
his
sensed
brain.
it was coming, bro.
Yeah.
Bear
We're
down,
talking
though.
about Shady though.
Yeah, we talked about
Shady.
Shady and his co-host
They
where they
flip
sit there
floppers.
and
They
they
flip
talked about
floppers.
wins and losses was JF1's stat, and now they won't give Caleb any credit for his wins he's getting now.
They're flip floppers, man. The same way that they you got teams that each year will win games that are close, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they
The
call
Chiefs.
them
The Chiefs last year.
the Chiefs last year, the Eagles
Mm-hmm.
this year, the
Mm-hmm.
Eagles the year before that. I mean, there's several teams every year that win games that are very close, but they do it consistently, and you call them good to great teams.
Oh, he loves Jalen Hurts, who has one of the best rosters in the NFL around him, which is what me and Ace was saying. Put a roster around these quarterbacks and let's see what happens.
Well, Shady's biased. He's an
What do you mean
Eagles.
he's got
He
homosexual
comes from
proclivities?
he
Some
comes
kind
from the
of a
Eagles. He comes from the
bird
Eagles.
freak.
So he loves everything they do. So you can already tell when he starts commenting, he's biased towards the Eagles.
I
Period.
know.
Don't matter who they
I
playing.
know.
He make excuses for them. Everything.
I know.
So you can't. You have to give credit where it's due. Now it'd be different if the team. Let's take like the Commanders of last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Defense wasn't great. It was average. Running game was above average.
Yeah.
Quarterback play was outstanding. And their season was,
And they were winning close games. Nobody
Yes.
questioned their
They never
proclivity.
said that. They were talking about this dude is the future of the league.
He's clutch.
He's clutch. His decision making, his scrambling
Mhm.
ability, all of this stuff. All of this stuff.
Sitting in the college shotgun all game.
Yeah.
The whole game. The whole game. And but none that they say when he'd scramble like he would scramble, even last year, he was taking some sort of hits.
Yeah.
But he was doing scrambling more like Josh Allen than
But Josh Allen's 6'6", drop dead gorgeous, 300 pounds.
And quiet as it's kept, he tends to slide a lot of the times after he done his damage, right?
Right.
Sometimes he don't, but a lot of times he does.
He don't if he's 1 yard short of the first down, which is something we'll get into later.
Right, we'll get into that. But
I'm sick of seeing that.
Jaden Daniels wouldn't sliding a whole lot.
No, he wasn't. He'd dive. But he's a gamer. He was trying to win ball games.
Yeah, but again, inevitably, it's going to cost you.
Yeah,
film's got to get out there.
Yeah. And it's costing him now because nobody mentions him now.
But just like last season, result was perfect for Caleb. All that happened to him, the 68 sacks. It was good for his ego, although it's starting to reap this ugly head again. But that's fine.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
His
cockiness.
Cocky.
I know, but he's Delulu. But this season for the kid we were just talking about, Daniels, is perfect for him too, because he's going to be able to sit back and be like, man, they should let him talk to C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud need to put his arm around him, like, look, man,
it'll humble you. The league will humble you. Quick,
yeah, exactly,
real quick.
Exactly.
Look at Joe Burrow. I mean, he act like
We need to cover him. The way they're covering Joe Burrow, nobody's talking about how much money that some bitch is getting. Nobody's talking about
$250 million.
Yeah, they signed both his receivers, and you not happy in Cincinnati, and that's your home state. And what are you? You're privileged?
Yeah. What do you expect if they're gonna spend a bunch of money on you?
Right.
Spend it on your receivers.
All on the offense.
There's not much else that you can do other than coaching up a bunch of rookies to create your defense, to make it competitive.
If he was copper colored, Ace, what do you think the narrative would be on a guy getting paid all this money, and the team's done everything for him, and now he don't know if he want to play football no more and all this bullshit.
He sound like he want to be Andrew Luck without the injury.
He's a quitter. He's quitting on the team, and those colored quarterbacks, they don't want to see things to the end, and they're not sure if they should have used such a high draft pick to pick that guy. Maybe
they gave his black ass everything he wanted, and this is the thanks he gives his owner.
I mean, Andrew Luck.
That's what they would be saying, bro.
Andrew Luck, he left primarily because the hits he took, and he just didn't want no more. He's scared to get permanent injury.
He was right.
And Andrew Luck wasn't running the organization. He wasn't coming out tweeting and wearing gold teeth in his mouth and doing this and coming out and and hurt all the time. He got hurt.
Yeah. He got hurt.
Burrow has missed so many damn games.
Yes.
If this guy was black, they would be more on his ass. But because he's hot and sexy and drop dead gorgeous, he's getting a pass. And I'm disgusted.
I agree with you on that. If
Andrew Luck
was black and he was talking like that, they would be, what the hell is wrong with you?
The owners would collude against his ass.
What are you talking about? Why are you talking like this? You got
keep
your
that
money.
in-house. If you got a problem, you go talk to the GM and your owner, boy.
Yeah, you got your money. Now you need to perform. And what do you expect them to do? With you paying all of the people on offense. So
come on, everybody's got jobs. If the company gave you a big bonus check and a whole lot of money, and you run around there complaining, you know what I mean? Please.
Yeah. Now No, we can't. We don't have a damn offensive line because you wanted these two high-priced ass wide receivers out there on the wing. Get them the damn ball. I don't have time. There's no blocking. You need offensive linemen. Blah
But
blah.
the
Yeah.
backup veteran was getting them the damn ball.
Yeah, you didn't
Mhm.
need to. If your money's all tied up like
Flacco.
that, you only need one. Remember, they used to have three with Tyler Boyd,
If your
and they let him
quarterback
go.
is so damn good, you only need one.
Yeah,
Period.
you can get another one through the draft and
The
develop.
GM got to go out and find some talent.
Yeah. And you shore up that offensive line. He didn't take a team friendly deal. You know, he reminds me, he's the white version of LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell the organization who to get, who I want to play with, and then I'm gonna take all the money off the salary cap, and then I'm gonna complain about everything
Yeah, we
and
don't have
threaten
enough
retirement.
players.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to go get some players.
All right, but everybody's here, man, for the bear talk. So I just said we jump into it. Diesel, me and Ace both picked Nails, Iceman, as quarterback of the week last week. Who are you going with as quarterback of the week last week?
For last week,
That's when Nails beat the shit out of the Bengals.
the
Browns.
Bengals.
I mean the
Wow.
Browns, my bad. I always confuse them.
Let me see. Give me a second here.
Look at your stats.
Quarterback. We're not talking about the drop dead gorgeous, hot and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the colors.
Copper coated.
Yeah.
Colored
Melanated.
quarterbacks
Yeah,
out there
melanated.
making a lot of
You know
money.
what?
Oh, that damn
Driving
money.
driving Lamborghinis.
I'll give
Supporting
it
their
to
families.
I'll give it to Stroud.
Making mixed babies.
Stroud was 22 or 29, 263 touchdowns.
Yeah, they talking about Stroud having a bad year. I looked at it, he's got like a 98 rating. His ball, I mean, you know, he's coming around.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
That's why they say he having a bad year.
Yeah, he's another one that he keeps you keep getting hurt in this league when you're young, and as you miss those games, it tends to the way that they do narratives every week to promote certain players, um, that it gets off of you. Like the shell or the halo over your head, it moves to other people when you're
Unless your
constantly
name is
hurt.
Joe Burrow, you're still listed as a top
Unless
three
it's
fucking
certain
quarterback in the league.
Mm.
other quarterbacks who they've already put narratives on them, and their name just keeps ringing throughout the league, whether they're playing or not. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I would say Drake May is every bit as good as Joe Burrow, and thus far without all the injuries.
yeah,
Just a second, yeah.
yeah. He's definitely projecting that way that he's as good without getting hurt.
And if he gets that Super Bowl appearance like Burrows,
Yeah, because that's
with a
all they
loss
care about is getting there. Go ahead, Ace.
with a loss against the Bears
Mm-hmm.
in the Super Bowl this year, then he'll be, the new upcoming
The new Joe Burrow.
Burrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're gonna crown him without a crown. They're gonna crown him without a nation because he got to the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So, all right, Diesel, we got to get Briggs's grades versus our grades last week, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me see what I got here.
Because y'all gonna put some respect on Cairo Santos' name today.
Yeah, Diesel, you're gonna put some respect, and Ace, you're gonna put some respect on Ryan Poe's name too. If you're gonna do that to Diesel.
All right. Well, no, this is still Ben Johnson's team.
So you're
But
gonna
I'll give him a little bit
you're
more
gonna give
respect.
all the credit to the Pinks.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
that's
see if
fair.
I can
And
find.
you're gonna put some respect on our special teams coordinator name, Ace the Color.
Yeah, I'll give him some respect because I think he's coaching these guys now. I think early in the season he's just showing up, smoking, drink,
Now for
partying.
Santos, remember, my only issue with him is his distance.
You ain't kicking
that's-
distance. You saw that wind swirling. You ain't doing
My
none of that at
gosh.
Soldier Field,
listen,
bro.
listen. My issue with him
Maybe once we
remains.
get the dome
Now
that you
look, now was it the 50? What was the one he kicked? A 51-yarder?
want. Yes.
It was 1 yard over the goalpost.
But bro, bro,
1 yard.
that was after your quarterback threw an inexplicable intentional grounding and then was running around there huffing and pulling on his nipples. Like, I'm like, what is he mad about? I'm like, you can't do that. Throw it at the feet of somebody, bro.
There wasn't nobody
Right.
for him to throw at their feet.
Yeah. You gotta get
Well,
past the line of scrimmage. You
Hold on, I
gotta
gotta
you
take
gotta
this
man,
do
you
call.
got
something.
to process quicker. You can't be in it. He's in a situation too much, Diesel. I'm sorry.
All right. All right, we'll see you when you get back. But yeah, you're gonna put some respect on Cairo's name. I mean, the way that wind was whipping last night, and that kick he made all the way to the left, and it and it veered it through the wind all the way to the right inside for a field goal. Everybody can't come to Soldier Field and do that.
Come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name.
This Cairo,
I'll drill
Diesel.
y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it. No,
Nah.
no. Put some respect
Nah,
on my name.
I
You
have
understand
been
me?
thinking
When y'all
about
saying my name. Put some respect on it.
been thinking about eating some crow when it comes to Ryan Poles, but I'm still basing most of the decisions and the and the want
No,
of personnel
got
this
you.
year
I got you.
on Ben Johnson.
And he can't walk away from his decision to re-sign the coach
Eberflus.
that we're still paying for right now. That made zero
Eberflus.
sense.
Right.
A trained monkey would have known that.
Yeah. And you double down during the season talking about that's what you want. That's what we needed to do is re-sign him so we got some continuity in the
He
organization.
kept the team together when we were getting our ass kicked. They didn't quit on him.
Yeah. Yeah. So but yeah, I do attribute a lot to Ben Johnson and his staff, because a lot of these guys you see that are backups that have been performing this year have played for some of these coaches. You got DeMarco Johnson, and he played for Big Dennis Allen in New Orleans, and
No, I mean, great point. He hired experienced fucking people, and we talked
right.
about it when we first got Eberflush. All of us said we're concerned that you can get an inexperienced coach who comes here and hires an inexperienced first-time offensive coordinator, inexperienced
Yeah.
first-time defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? And then we kept that offensive line coach who I wanted to fire 4 years ago. Finally fired him, and we got the best offensive line in the NFL, the Avengers.
Yeah, yeah, and everybody, like you said, was inexperienced. So there was no checks and balances between the coaching staff, the general manager, and the president. Nobody could say, "Hey, I've been somewhere with this guy. I know how this guy plays when the goings get tough,
Great
and
point.
let's bring him in.
Great point.
This guy will help us on special teams.
Great point.
This guy can come off the bench but still play at a high level when he's coming off the bench, or he's the next man up. And sometimes you need some heads or different minds to bounce those decisions off of. And you had your guy in his dirty Air Force Ones. He had nobody to talk to. He was just going out there doing whatever the hell he wanted to do in the draft, and that hurt us in the third round every year.
And that's in Chat GPT who he should take.
Right. You think Ben Johnson's doing that?
I'm big on eating crow and suggesting y'all eat crow, even though you two guys would never do it. It must be a Leo Simeon fucking thing. But at the same time, I don't think you should eat crow on Ryan Poles. Now, not yet. But if we get to the Super Bowl, you may have to consider a plate of crow.
Yeah. I didn't even plan on going to the Super Bowl this year. So I don't have any reservations or tickets or anything.
Yeah, because Diesel was saying give him another year. Diesel was kind of, you know what I mean? He was willing to give, but we all agreed that we shouldn't have. Like they should be re-signing him now to that contract they gave him earlier. There was a premature extending his ass.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Giving them that that type of deal without even proving anything yet. And then there's no way in hell you're gonna tell me you're expecting this team to go 11-4 and everything that he
Well,
did
he
in
was
this past
expecting for the
offseason.
last 2 years. He kept telling everybody on the podcast that we got a great
We're
roster.
close.
Yeah,
We're close. Yeah, they got rid of all those guys.
yeah, yeah. All right,
You got
Diesel.
rid of the Tyler Scotts and the Valus Joneses and the
Well, they said that rookie
the
took Tyler Scott position, the one that was out there
you,
making plays.
you damn right he did. I saw that in preseason.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember you
he
talking
need to
about it.
take that Zephus or Zacchaeus, whatever y'all call him.
Oz will be
Oz. They
gone
call
too.
him Oz.
Too many
Drops.
drops. He can get open. I give him that. He gets open, but
Man,
his
perfect
drops.
ball. And they tried to say it was a little bit behind him. Shut up, Tom Brady.
Bro. Look, his drops. If a drop is like contested, sometimes you can tend to say, "Oh yeah, the guy putting his hand in there." His drops are clean drops hitting him in hand, where they are
He needs
potential
an eye exam.
big plays, touchdowns, possible touchdowns, surely first
Prescription,
down,
extending the drive.
dropping
Right.
them right
Mm.
in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
And he
Mhm.
drops them, and it's way too often. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, listen, man, we gonna send
His
your
dro-
ass to the off season. You going to catch school, and because he can get open,
Nah,
he gets open. So no, I
you
mean,
gotta catch
you
the
gonna
ball.
practice squad him.
I think he's on a 1-year flyer, so he's costing
Oh well,
himself
he's gonna
money.
be gone. He's gonna be gone for that rookie because the rookie
Prediction: he'll end up in the division and he'll come back and catch for over 150 yards against the Bears next year.
Yeah,
No way. He'll drop it.
Bro, that's how it happens. Just like we got trouble with backup quarterbacks. Y'all know y'all
Yeah.
had that pit in y'all stomach when that color came in, who should be a
I
star,
was like, oh no.
Malik Willis.
no, Malik
Yeah, I
Willis
know.
been doing that. He been
Yes.
doing that the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
He'll fill in for old boy because he gets hurt sometimes, and it's like
Mhm.
they don't miss a beat.
Why ain't he a starter in the NFL then? I could name some teams right now where he could be starting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a star. Well, I mean, he did kind of blow his chance when he was the
Colored.
official. Yeah, when he was the number one, he in Tennessee, he blew his chance because he was looking awesome.
But all these players get different chances. I can go down
Yeah,
the
there's
list. The second chance quarterbacks playing in the league right now.
Yeah, he
And
got
those
his
are different
chance now.
systems.
So he in a good system for himself, probably. So
With a good offense
Yeah.
coordinator, and he's looking good.
Yeah. Yeah. In Tennessee, you had a bad roster, a bad coach, a bad everything. So how
Stop
was he
making
going to
excuses for the
succeed?
color. His job is
Yeah.
to come in there and get wins in spite of it. That's why his black ass was drafted where he was drafted, and that's why his black ass is getting that money. You know what I'm saying? Ace, if you're a chef at a star restaurant downtown Chicago and they bringing you shit out of the alley, your black ass, and you know you're black, nobody's showing up. They got all illegals working in there. They coming in there drunk as shit, making their own salsa. They not using the specs you using. It's your black ass fault. You know it.
Yeah, it's my fault for using the ratatouille.
These numbers, we gotta get these numbers up, Ace, and they complaining about the kitchen.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes no sense not to improve your roster, especially when your quarterback has some talent and he's out there on a rookie deal. Well, why don't you go out there and get the grocery he needs to succeed?
Because I think
people
a lot
try
of
to do.
GMs, they just like when they take black coaches on the Rooney Rule, I think they'll take a colored quarterback just to say, "I'm not racist. Look, we tried to colored, and it didn't work out."
Yeah, so we're going back to our
Drafting
next 20 years. Yeah.
All right, Diesel. Briggs' grades, bro, and versus ours.
all right, so Briggs for last week. So the offense he had, I cut it like this: offense and defense, A+ for both of them.
And what do we have for offense?
Offense, yeah, for both of
pretty
them,
high.
offense and defense. So
He was out there like Hink, huh?
yeah, very much so. He must have been talking to him on the sneak tip, texting him and stuff.
He must have had him a edible or something before the show.
Yeah. Hink sent him a plate. Sent him a plate of his wife's southern cooking.
None of us,
Yeah.
none of us gave the offense an A. Mills gave a B plus. Ace in the hole B plus. Me and Hink B's.
That's because Hink don't like Caleb. It's personal.
Yeah, he don't like him.
Yeah, he don't
He,
like
he
Caleb.
he don't like him. I
Yeah.
think Caleb done a little Twitter video for him on the sneak tip talking about bluegrass in your ass, that type of stuff. Got him all upset.
Caleb probably having proclivities with Butch Stud.
Yeah,
He
hey, you
found
see
out
how
about it.
Caleb been going at it with your boys that you was talking about
Who? With who?
low key on Twitter. Shady and
Yeah.
Acho. He kind of fighting
Called him a
back.
bitch. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I don't like that. I think he should be quiet.
Thank
Me
you.
personally.
I'm surprised he's watching all this shit. Michael Jeffrey Jordan never watched none of this shit.
Yeah, well,
Especially some clowns.
no, Jordan did watch shit. He just went about it how he got them back in another way.
Well, if he did, Jordan never said he was watching that shit. They would always ask Jordan, and Jordan's like, I don't watch that shit.
Right, but he tell him when he see him, hey man, I heard or seen what you said about me.
Well,
he tell him in person.
If it's a national thing, but not some fucking local feed.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
why does he have time to be watching all this shit?
Right, he should be in the playbook.
It's this era, man. It's this era. These people under us. This two generations from us.
The social media is huge. It's at least 30% of their life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like unavoidable for them.
Yeah.
They
got to clap back.
They embrace it and relish it.
And they got to clap back
until it bites them in the ass. Then they want to.
Don't they? Then they'll
shut down everything. Shut down all accounts.
They
don't want to say anything.
But
after
that's this generation. You called it. Until anything bites them in the ass, they got swagger. They be confident. They'll talk shit to their daddies. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody
put it on video, they'll talk about to their parents as little teenagers.
Yeah,
put it online.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
All right, so what did we give the defense if he gave A pluses?
A plus.
Wow. So Mills and Bluegrass Hink both gave A's.
You see this, Ace? I try to tell y'all that I'm smarter than y'all when it comes to these
Ace
things.
in the hole gave a B plus, and I gave a A minus.
See? All right. You guys are, the Simeon and Leo guys, had a crow up y'all bums last week. And we went out there, we won 31-3.
Hey man, don't be. Hey, if it's special ed for you guys, that's because pants too tight ass Briggs sending y'all text messages. Here's what I'm gonna go with, guys. Here's what I'm gonna go with.
So what did he give special? Speaking of special
teams, he gave a B minus. And
hey, like that.
I had a B minus. Ace in the hole. I don't like the black corchin. Ace in the hole is the only one who gave something with an A. He gave an A minus.
I talked him up.
Bluegrass gave a B, and Mercer you gave a B plus.
You're damn right. Now that don't mean Briggs is right.
No, it doesn't mean he's right.
They missed one kick.
Yeah, I respect Briggs more when it's the defense.
Yeah.
But he's overly
But
harsh.
He's always talking about the linebackers and shit. That's on. They got to fill the gaps. They got to
fill the gaps. No, you got to take that guy.
He'll be a damn good linebackers coach.
It throws off the whole damn defense. Not at $15 an hour. There's no way.
Man, y'all, hey, they gonna strip our coaching staff. Nigga Eric Bieniemy about to get him a job at minimum offensive coordinator. Al Harris, as Ace mentioned last week, he about to get a job. Antoine Randall Hill, who should be the offensive coordinator, he's about to get some interviews.
Look, we're in a great place though. With Ben Johnson, he's the O coordinator. That other dude has just got a title.
You talking about Declan Doyle?
Yeah, he's just a title. He ain't calling nothing. Ben Johnson's calling all of that stuff. He's just learning as he goes. So
Dick N-word was able to get a head coaching job doing the same shit
yeah,
in Kansas City.
go ahead and take all of these heads of our monster, the three head of them. Go ahead and take the heads of state. Other than Ben Johnson, we gonna get on Dick Allen's ass. What's his name?
Big Dick Dennis Allen.
Dennis
Big
Allen.
Dick Dennis Allen. Yeah.
We gonna get on his ass in a minute because
You gonna get on his ass.
oh well yeah. Let me get on his ass. I gladly would get on his ass. But
and Ace, he did what I said. They wasn't blitzing all game. Now, once the backup came in, I'd have turned up last week's 2 weeks ago game plan.
They still didn't. They never did. That's why they made the game.
Pinks don't know how to
close.
adjust like that.
Yeah, they made
That's
the
why
game
we beat them
too
and
fucking
everything.
close.
Yeah,
Too
in real
close.
time, they need all the preparation. They need to study for 40 hours. You know, we able to get up into ether.
And my problem with Allen is you can zone. There's zone blitzes, motherfucker. You don't just because you zone don't mean that you don't blitz. The whole fucking game. You never was blitzing that whole game.
He never put a spy on Willis, Peter Tom Willis.
No, never put a spy on him. He didn't put one on Jordan Love when he was in there. I was
he won't put Edmonds back in the middle. I would put Edmonds back in the middle, bro.
That style of defense, based on the style of offense that we want to run, it's like hindering against it because we need to have the ball, control it, establish our run game, develop the pass off of the run. But if you're being soft against a good offensive team, you're letting them control the ball all the way down and hoping that we get a turnover or that you hold them to a field goal. But inevitably, it's like, okay, your offense can't get no fucking rhythm. So I was like, man, can you blitz every blue moon? You could do a zone blitz. Why you keep putting CJ fucking Gardner Johnson as a fucking cornerback? Put his ass as a safety. Like
I love the game plan. It was working against Jordan Love. He only had a 70-something rating. Third downs was tough, but when that backup came in there, he was supposed to turn up the volume, and he kept with the same game plan.
Never did. And even with Jordan Love, I was getting mad because he was like, okay, I got to dink and dunk, and I got time to do this. And they were moving the ball slowly but surely.
But see, again, that was in my keys to victory. But he don't understand. Well, the reason I said that, Diesel, is because our D-line have been playing better the last 2 or 3 games. And this game, they went back.
They did, yes.
They played like shit. So he ain't able to adjust, it seems like.
No.
If our D-line is getting pressure, although Grady Jarrett, bro, he's a man.
Yeah,
we knew that.
He's a man.
I want to say this. Until boy Booker hit Love, I felt like they regressed after that. Because they sometimes they had a little pressure.
Didn't they? They did.
They made them soft.
And then they went soft.
Because the Packers started running more, though.
That fucking referee, who I can't stand that cocksucker. I thought he was one of the better ones in the league. But I watched him from the start of that game, and I was like, man, he's calling these penalties against the Bears with confidence.
It's funny you said that because
his bear goggles on,
his bear goggles. I was gonna bring it up to y'all, bro, that these last few games, like 4 or 5, they've been calling the games more fairly, and the Bears have been winning. You know, we getting our respect finally. But it's something about when we play the fucking Packers, man.
Man, that dude, hey, look.
They start huddling up. What did you see? What did you see? Did you see what I saw?
He threw that flag so fast on Booker, and quiet as is kept. Booker was just like tackling him, and Jordan Love lowered his helmet.
Lowered his
helmet to try to protect himself, and he hit his helmet. And I'm like, the fuck y'all calling that? I'm like, okay.
And I didn't have a problem necessarily with the roughing on Love, but I just said that we never get that call. If the same thing had happened to Nails, he wouldn't have got that call.
The whole holdings, defensive holding, all of that. Yeah. Look at the final penalty stats. I think the Bears had like 11 of them.
Yeah.
And the Packers, if they had 5, they were like them little 5-yard minor penalties or something. Man, it was ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but that first roughing the passer, that was absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yes.
That was a terrible call.
I didn't like it.
It was.
I didn't
bro.
like it.
penalties, Diesel, you got Bears had 10 for 105, and Pack had 4 for 40 on our home turf.
Oh, you kidding me?
There you have it. And when he called that one penalty against the Bears for the Bears, after he had called like 3-4 in a row against the Bears, he said it with sarcasm. So-and-so, Green Bay, that's a 5-yard penalty, first down. But he said it with such sarcasm that I was like, listen to him. He sound like, oh, okay, this will shut you guys up for a change.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. Again, I've said it on this show. The lead ref should be part of those post-game conferences. After you talk to the quarterback, the opposing coaches, all of that, the head coaches, the lead ref should be part of that too. The press should be able to ask these fuckers questions about what they saw out there.
Yeah, I listen, as soon as that game was over, because I knew we wasn't really going on, I was looking in other people covering the game. And Shady and Nacho and them, other places that I was looking for, places that weren't like exactly Chicago places, podcast. I see people in the chat talking about, man, the refs were trying to take it from the Bears. Like all these other, I was like, see?
Why they think we've been losing all the games to these fuckers? Like they call Aaron Rodgers great and he brought them back and he owns us. All the bullshit that happened that led up to that put them in a position to even be there game after game.
Right.
Yeah, I was so mad. Matter of fact, then
Did you see all the fumbles we caused, and they weren't even blowing the whistle dead, and they was blowing quick whistles, and we was taking the ball from them, and they was like, no, dead ball.
Forward progress stop.
Forward progress. They love that forward progress against the fucking Bears. And we had one last week with Shador and forward progress stop. Yeah.
All right, but let's do our predictions, and we right there at the Bears. Ace is 10-4. What are the Bears? 11-4?
11-4.
All right, so Ace.
They're right around what I predicted before the season, of course. Yes.
Ace is 11-4, and he predicted Bears 30, Green Bay 20. He had no reason to think Jordan Love was going to be carted off. They asked that motherfucker Jordan Love, what day is it today? And that motherfucker said yesterday. All right. Hink, who's now 5-4, he said Green Bay 24, Bears 27. Diesel, who's made the Mendoza line, who's 7-7 now in the week by week predictions, said Green Bay 23, Bears 28. And myself, who's now 10-5 on the season, I said FGB 20, Bears 28. So we all felt something, and turned out to be true. All right.
Bear down.
Bear down is right. Yeah, man. Before we do our 59-second synapses of the game, I want to play a quick video from Air Quotes. Big ups to Air Quotes out there, y'all. If y'all ain't subscribed, like, share, subscribe to Air Quotes channel. He's putting out some great content. Some of it's bear related, some of it's not. All right, let's see here. Where is it here? Okay, there we go. Caleb Williams, Avengers. So here we go, y'all. You'll like this, Diesel. I know you're a big Comic-Con guy.
I call my linemen the Avengers, and so all of them collectively.
Oh shit, Karen.
Formidable Avengers, and so all of them collectively, form a very, formidable team to go out there and go to war with. But Drew Dahlman I call Drew Dahlman the Hulk.
Yeah.
He's the brains and all of it, but when he gets out there and on the field, he's strong as can be, fast and the right guy for the job. I got Ozzy is obviously he's not really an Avengers, but Wolverine. I have Doctor Strange as left guard with Joe. I have obviously Hulk as center. I have the Red Hulk as Jonah, and then I have Darnell's Bucky because he has the one arm version.
So they're the Avengers. Are you Samuel L?
I don't know who I am. They'll figure that out. But the Bears.
All right, Diesel, as the comic guy here, how do you like his naming and his assessment?
The weirdo finally came up with something that was kind of on path from other, outside of all the other weirdo stuff that he'd be talking about. Now, as far as the characters and stuff that he was saying, he needs to do his homework because he could have done some better comparisons for the linemen. But just as a whole, calling them the Avengers, and then he could have said something like, the football is the Infinity Gauntlet or something to that effect.
But after this, that.
Yeah, but for him, I think he was actually thinking of that shit too much, to be honest with you, the way he's trying to give all of them details and stuff. But the overall
and why you got the Wolverine as part of the Avengers? You couldn't come up with
it.
Another Avenger.
He's not like an original. Over time, damn near everybody that's a superhero became one. They'd have like some new Avengers and this and that. But as far as like the originals that in the second generation of the Avengers, Wolverine's not an Avenger. He's an X-Man. So
who would you say Caleb is out of the Avengers? Maybe he doesn't even have to.
You know who he is?
Cartoon
who the fuck he is? He'd be the fucking Vision. The fucking android. The weirdo ass android who they took his fucking brain off of somebody else and created the Vision, the android. And he thinks he's fucking really a man. He thinks he's human, but he really ain't. But he's got the brain from a human.
Right.
So yeah, I'd call him the fucking Vision, man.
That's big. Ace, what's your take on that?
He's a weirdo. I mean, he tried to be a little human and put some little levity in the room and show some love to his offensive linemen. All the other quarterbacks are buying gifts for their offensive linemen, but he chose to go this route.
Better yet, I'm gonna take that back. He's not the Vision. He's Wonder Man. Wonder Man came in the Avengers early. He was a super strong guy, but he got himself killed, sacrificing himself for like others. But they used his brain to create the Vision. So he's such a weirdo.
Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah,
because the brain is everything.
He's such a weirdo. Yeah, you can call him Wonder Man or the Vision because he's like such a weirdo in that realm. But I was impressed with the comparison to call his lineman the Avengers. I was like,
oh yeah, I'm rolling with that. That's what I call the line, the Avengers. I'm rolling with that.
That was pretty dope, but he could have left it at.
What was the line for the '85 Bears? What did we used to call them?
What were they?
Do y'all remember? Was it the Cats in the Hat?
No.
Or the something in the middle?
Sound gay.
No, they had a commercial where they all had on those hats.
And pick up all the alternative lifestyles. I tell you what, we're calling this the miracle on the Midway. What happened yesterday?
My gosh.
Now, Diesel, go ahead, Ace. What was you saying? And then go ahead.
It was a miracle. I'm looking at these stats here, and I see that we were 2 for 11 on third down, and the Fudge Packers didn't punt once in that game.
Well, that's what Diesel put in our thread, but it's more than not punting because they had some turnovers on down, and they had some fumbles and turnovers. So,
but you got to get them if you get them in a position of like a third and long, say it's 3rd and 12, 13, 14.
You saying a 4th and long?
Right, and they pick up 4 or 5, then they're not going to go for it on 4th and 5 or more, right? Unless they're way in their territory. But you keep putting them in a position where they're 4th and short, and they can think about it. I mean, come on, man. That's why I was getting mad. I was like, it'll be 3rd down and 7 or 8, and these guys, I see both of the corners way on the outside, bailing before the ball snapped.
But one thing about the Packers, if you check the Packers they have been great on 3rd and long all season, the best in the NFL. They've been doing this against everybody. I'm not making an excuse. Ace, give me your 59-second synopsis, and then I'll throw it to you, Diesel. 59-second synopsis of what you saw out there on the Miracle on the Midway.
The Miracle on the Midway, I was checking out, at a company Christmas party. So I was in between dropping off Deuce and going to the party and partying and watching the game.
Your damn
But
company planned a holiday party during the Bears game?
I mean, it was some women, and who the hell knew that they were going to be playing on a Saturday night in
Okay,
December?
all right. Go ahead.
But
I think the NFL moved that game, right?
Yeah, they flexed
they
it.
moved.
Saturday
They
prime
flexed
time.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. So I was watching the beginning of the game, and it seemed kind of disrespectful. I know that the Packers were in 4th and short, but the fact that they didn't either kick for those points, or and they came out and left their offense on the field against the Bears, and the Bears were able to stop them in the first quarter. I just thought it would, with the emotions that the fans had at this game, that would propel the Bears to playing some good offense and going out there playing some football. And then we come right out and we get a ball away on 4th down on the next down possession. So I think they have to come up with some more concepts against the brand of ball that the Packers play. It seems like it's an Achilles to their heel when they play the Packers. They can't figure out the first half. Well, it's kind of been that way for the entire year. They can't figure out the first half. So as I gave them a low grade last week on defense because I wanted them to work on some stuff to prepare them for this game this week, which I guess it worked out. They only gave up 16 points. But you want your team to be more flexible, be able to make more adjustments, and even when we don't get those turnovers, that we can shut a team down when it comes time to shut a team down. And I guess it happened this way this week with all phases of the team between offense, defense, and special teams. Shout out to special teams coach Colored Hightower on what he was able to do with his special teams unit. They're out there and they're playing, and Cairo Santos. So, that's my synopsis of the game. The Bears played as a complete unit. It took the miracle of the Midway for us to finally pull it out at the end of the damn game with the field goal, the onside kick recovery, the touchdown, and then the touchdown in overtime. So, you hear it from all these players throughout the last couple months that we don't ever think that we're out of it. And Ben Johnson coaches us to be tough and be ready to play all the way through the game. So that's something we didn't have last year, and we haven't had in quite some time. So bear down. Shout out to the Bears for being tough and ready to play through the entire game. And
Hey, great synopsis, bro. Nails is 2-2 against the Pack, so we got to start watching that. They act like we didn't beat them last season. They just act like that. All right, but Diesel, go ahead, give me your go ahead and respond, Ace, and then Diesel, give me your 59-second synopsis.
Yeah, it could have been 4-0. Shit, all of those games we could have won.
Facts. All right, Diesel, 59-second synopsis of what you saw out there, bro, in the Miracle on the Midway.
Yeah, I think the team, it's almost like that they're going through the motions of the game, and not trying as hard if the game is like within reach or not being blown out against good teams, I'm saying. I don't like it. I wish you just played from the get-go to put a team away or give them what you got so you can see how that other team's going to respond to you punching them in the mouth first. They stuck with it. They kept grinding. I was shocked that they went for the onside kick. I mean, I had turned my back. So I was like, we got 2 timeouts and there's a 2-minute warning still. So I was like, okay, cool. We still got a chance of fighting
We didn't
chance.
have a 2-minute warning. We jagged that on the. It was 1:59 left. They took too long getting that kickoff.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, I felt we could get the ball back at least with maybe like
A minute.
minute.
Yeah.
And I turned and they went for the onside kick, and then I'm looking and I said, oh, damn, they got it. Once they got it, I was like, okay, go down, score. I ain't want no damn 2-point conversion because we was at home with momentum.
Yeah, I was gonna ask y'all that. That was my thought too, bro.
I
Go
didn't
for
want it.
one, and you got
I
the
didn't want
momentum.
it.
Yeah.
If Jordan Love had still been in the game, I might have said different.
I wouldn't have, but go
I
ahead.
might have. Not
Yeah, I hear you.
necessarily
I ain't
would have.
arguing.
But man, just to fight back how they did, and I thought the offense covered the defense that game. The defense, although they didn't give up a whole lot of points, I felt they let them dictate the game for the most part, which took the offense out of what we like to do.
So you're gonna ignore the offense being 2 for fucking 12 on 3rd down and getting off the field like little bitches all game and throwing the ball out of bounds on 3rd and long. You're gonna ignore them not doing shit offensively and the defense having to be forced to be on the field
why
all
don't you
game.
fucking say it on your fucking synopsis?
All
This
right.
is mine.
All right,
Shut the fuck up.
You're right.
Now, I felt that the defense was letting them dictate that game, and they did for 2.5 quarters. Once they kind of like start competing, and even though, and now to the defense's credit, I blame the D coordinator, Ben Johnson, because I don't like what the fuck, Dennis Allen, I don't like what the fuck he was calling, because I felt he could have put them in a better position to stop them and put the offense in a better position in terms of field position and things. But they dug in and they kept competing, man. And I was, once we got the ball in the OT after we stopped them, I knew we were gonna win that game. I didn't know how. I just knew we were gonna win. And I was thinking, hey, if it's a tie, that's not bad either. Because the tie favors us, not them. They would have 2 fucking ties on their record.
No, it didn't favor us because they beat us already.
No, but they have 2 ties, and we would have had one more win. So if they pick up another loss in the last 2 games, we still beat them. We still would. But it didn't have to come to that.
Yeah, they got the loss yesterday.
Yeah, it didn't have to come to that. So I was happy. Soldier Field was lit. I haven't seen it lit like that in a long, long time. And I was happy to see that, hey, man, these dudes actually be talking to Coach and Caleb, going over plays and shit. That was the first time we heard that, where they be sitting down and going over specific plays. They worked on it in practice, and that play worked in practice. And they said, one of the DBs said, yeah, man, they threw that thing on us, and it was like almost the same thing. So when they said they seen the ball in the air, they was like, I knew it was a touchdown.
Yeah, DJ Moore said that too.
Yeah. So I was proud of the guys. I mean, Santos, he was kicking, and again, my only issue with Santos has never been 50 and in. It's always been anything past 50, especially if it's over 55.
You're gonna eat crow.
Oh no, I ain't gotta eat crow, because I tell you, I still don't want him if it's 55 or more. But anything 50 and closer, he's a good kicker for that. It's just I get real weary if it's over 50, because I'm talking about that thing be one yard over the goalpost. But he know how to hook the ball out there and play the wins. He knows that. But the special teams overall, counting him, I thought they did a decent job. They didn't let these guys get no big returns, and
they played a hell of a game.
We didn't really get no big return. I didn't really hear, what's his name, our main returner that we got from the Ravens.
Blackwell.
No, not Blackwell. Duvernay. I didn't really see him returning too much. I guess maybe they were kicking the ball on some of their kickoffs from them field goals. But I thought our special teams was solid yesterday. Was solid.
It's a great 59 seconds, bro. My 59-second summary is, as I mentioned earlier, we didn't blitz as much as I said would have been my game plan going in, and I think we caught them off guard with that a bit. We should have spied on the backup. I would have liked to have seen us blitz more when the backup came in. I didn't like BJ's game plan. I didn't like the snapping the ball between the tight end's legs to the 5'4" running back.
Horrible
Oh,
call.
Line up and run a
run a damn ball for 1 yard.
man.
He does that once a game.
Right.
Where it's a situation where we know, hey, you got plenty of decent options to run and get that, or even bootleg it.
Yeah.
And instead you go get cute and put a motherfucker back there who's shorter than short.
Come on, man. It's like taking Shador Sanders out and putting the running back there. Caleb was cooking. And it took the wind out of our sails. Our fans was juiced up. The players were juiced up, bro.
It was 0-0 at that time. And if you put
line
points
up
on the
and you
board,
play bare football, and if they stop you, then God bless them, they stop you. Stop tickling your butt with a feather.
yes, I agree with you. I was disgusted.
I was screaming for Nails to get the ball to Loveland all freaking game. When they started getting the ball to Loveland, that's when we started moving the ball. We gotta have especially in that game, man. We were down 2 receivers. I thought Loveland would have been, again, this goes back on Ben Johnson, would have been a bigger part of the game plan. Once again, Caleb Nails Williams was pissing me the fuck off through 3.5 quarters of that football game. It's not okay in my mind to just run around and throw the ball out of bounds, down after fucking down after fucking down. I don't see any other NFL quarterback doing that. He's got to figure it out, make a decision, and throw the ball so somebody can make a play. When he does that, he actually starts making plays. When he, to your point earlier, Diesel, when he gets into desperation time where he has no other choice, Caleb, I'm talking to you. When you're watching the film, realize like, damn, when I give these guys a chance, they're making plays. The ball isn't being picked off. We don't care if you don't throw it. We don't care if you throw an interception if you're out there making plays to win the football game. That being said, the officiating sucked ass. That being said, when it was time for Nails, I said it's Nails time. We all know when we get down 2 scores and the defense starts getting soft, Nails starts running the ball instead of just throwing the ball the fuck out of bounds. Nails, do that. Stop sliding 1 yard short from the first down. Be a man out there, you know? And that was my 59-second synopsis. Once again, it was a game of Nails pissing me off and not playing like a man for 3.5 quarters, but, you know, playing over conservative. BJ being too conservative for 3.5 quarters, and them not meeting in the middle. Lastly, Diesel, no way I'm blaming this damn defense. We held them to 16 points. They were 0 for 4 in the red zone. Your offense has to do more than produce. I got the stats right here. They've got to do more than produce, bro. 6 points through 3.5 quarters of an NFL football game. They were 2-11 on third down efficiency. Before the momentum change, they were 1 for 10. That is not the defensive fault. You didn't have Micah Parsons out there. You didn't have that defensive tackle who they traded to Dallas. You didn't have none of that. That is not the defense's fault, and I'll leave it at that. That game, we need to draft some defensive linemen, and that game would have been on Caleb Williams, and that game would have been on Ben Johnson, and that game would have been on Dennis Allen, and that game would have been on the defense had we lost that game. It would have been a team loss.
I disagree with you. I mean, you can say what you want to say, but the game I was watching, that defense let that fucking offense of the Packers dictate. And so when our offense would get the ball, their field position is bad, and the play calling, quite frankly, I didn't see like a lot of the different kinds of runs they were doing in Green Bay, or when they played Philly to get their running game loose. So if you go back on third down, it's like 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, everybody's fucking covered. What do you want them to do? I mean, sometimes
what do you mean? What do you want them to do?
No, because you complain that you say, "Oh, well, he's throwing the ball throwing it out of bounds or whatever. Okay, well, that's what you do if everybody's covered and you can't run to get a
Well,
first.
that's an offensive problem. He could have run sometimes, like he did at the end of the
My
game
whole
when
point
everybody was
is
covered.
that the fucking defense is letting these guys hold the ball all that time. Your offense can't get a rhythm. You're gonna come out there, oh shit, damn, 3 and out, bam. Because these motherfuckers done had the ball all this damn
I
time.
was counting,
If
bro.
you look
He
at the
was
time
getting
of
4
possession,
seconds to find a receiver.
if you look at the time, then his people wasn't fucking open.
Then run the football.
They tried to. They were stopping them.
Bro, if
Sometimes you
somebody
gotta
needs to do a stat how many times he throws the ball the fuck out of bounds. He's got to be leading the National Football League. Don't tell me nobody's open when we got a hot, sexy offensive coordinator scheming this shit up.
Let me see. Their time of possession. I think they still beat the Bears by like 14 minutes of time of possession. Still beat them in overtime.
It was 38-26.
Yeah, so I mean they control.
But that has to do with the offense getting 3 and outs,
your
man.
fucking defense get them to 3 and
The
out,
defense
bruh.
was fucking tired because the offense was getting 3 and outs all game.
The defense let them motherfuckers from the beginning of the fucking game. They go all the way down, and what did they do? They like a 4th and goal or something, or 4th and something, and I don't know. They didn't.
What do you want the defense to do when the offense ain't scoring points,
bruh, man,
and they not getting first down?
Listen, you got your opinion.
We're supposed to be controlling the ball like that.
You got your opinion. Exactly. And if your defense is letting them, because that soft ass defense that Dennis Allen kept calling, letting them just move the ball slowly but surely all the way down the field, holding the ball.
So why did you predict that? Let me see what your prediction was. Let me see. Diesel, Bears 28 points. So whose fault is it? That's the defense's fault that we didn't score 28 points?
Listen. That's what I predicted. I didn't know he was gonna fucking have them playing that soft. He letting them fucking just dink, dunk.
So you predicted us scoring 28 points off of the defense getting them off the field.
No, it ain't all of the defense, bruh, but the defense helps set up the game that we play. Then they wasn't doing it. They were letting them motherfuckers dictate, period.
Man, they held them to 16 points, bro.
Man.
You can't win an NFL game if your offense can't score 16 points. Man. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
We talking about the defense playing that pussy-ass defense soft, letting them over 3rd down, 3rd and 6 or 7, or 3rd and 4. Look, they bailing right before he snapped the ball. They throwing a little quick hitch. First down.
They gambling, but they didn't give up those touchdowns that they gave up in the last game on those slant routes with Gardner Johnson going against their slant receiver and running the ball 50 damn yards because we're up in press coverage, and we end up winning the game. They only scored 16 points.
Yeah, they was being
his ass should have been a safety. They need to take him. He not.
Well, he got injured. They was bend don't break. Yeah, there's no way I'm blaming the defense for that, man. We was taking the ball. We was taking the ball away from them. We was stopping them on their 4th down attempts. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
You got the ball one time when they was
were
in the
people
fucking...
wide open. I'm not saying they played perfect. People were open. I get that, but bro, no. We kept stopping them, and I'm like, we got to go down there and get some points. And our offense wasn't doing it. That has nothing to do with the defense. When you get them off the field and the scores now, you know how the score was going. I'll look at the score by the quarter by quarter.
6-0.
Yeah, it was 6-0. We holding them out of there, bro. And then it was 13 to 3. No, it was 6-3. And then it was 13-3. And then we held them to another field goal where it was 16. And
but it's the time of possession, bro. They holding the ball.
That's
so
because
long.
The offense ain't doing shit.
Because
the 2 for 11 on 3rd down.
You can't get the ball if
they did have the ball. They're 2 for 11 on 3rd down.
No,
they had the ball.
That's coming after you get the ball after they done held it for like 7-8 minutes. Then you get it. You might get 1 first down. Now you got to punt.
Okay, so the defense comes out there after the offense got off the field in 1 minute.
Every time they were getting it, it was like extended drives, long time holding the ball. So your offense is sitting over there.
Should be fresh.
Correct. Your offense should be fresh.
Yeah.
Your defense is tired. We was averaging 5 yards a pop. They wasn't running the ball.
No, we were trying to run the ball. They kept fucking stopping it. They were even the fucking announcers kept saying, "Hey, they're not running the ball like they usually do."
DeAndre
They
Swift
kept,
averaged 4.5
that's
yards a
what he
pop.
ended up
Kyle
averaging,
Monanga
bro.
averaged 5.6
Not through
yards a
the
pop.
context
Caleb,
of the
who doesn't
game.
run the football, averaged 10 yards a pop. DJ Moore got 12 yards on one carry. They not committed,
You
bro.
wasn't watching the same fucking game.
They not committed.
Leave it at that.
The quarterback was 19 for 34. He got most of that in the fourth quarter and the overtime, bro. He was shit before that. And you come out here and you blame the defense who created one turnover and 2 turnovers on down and held this team to 16 points.
Bruh, they look at the fucking time of possession. Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
That's because the offense stunk.
Let's just go up and down the field.
Look at Malik Willis. 9 of 11, 121.
He had
touchdown,
a 141 passer rating. Malik Willis.
That's on your fucking defense. The fuck is you bringing him up for? That's on your defense. Killing him, looking like motherfucking Lamar Jackson in his second or third year.
I don't know how you can blame a game 16-6.
I'm saying,
I don't know how you can walk away and blame the defense.
I'm telling you,
it's the fourth quarter and we're down 16 to fucking 6 at home, and you're blaming the defense.
You were trying to say
16-6 at home.
It's Mills' fault. I said, what game are you fucking watching? It ain't none of his fucking fault. That's the fucking D coordinator. And then you can blame Ben for some of the fucking plays he was calling on offense.
So 6 points ain't his fault.
No.
It's a defense fault. We only had 6 points.
No, not the game I was watching. No. I don't give a fuck what you say. No.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
No. Wasn't his fucking fault. No. Fucking D coordinator, offensive coordinator calling bullshit plays. No, it wasn't his fault. When you start calling some better shit.
So it's everybody's fault but Nails. You want to coddle him. You gonna coddle him. If you want to coddle him, coddle him.
You can't coddle him. You moved off of him.
Yeah,
you moved off of him. Now you want to coddle him. Before he worked his miracles, bro, his fucking rating was shit. That's not the defensive fault.
I don't care what his rating was at that point. Because
he was running around and throwing the ball out of bounds.
It wasn't his fucking fault. You just been looking for fault so you can compare him to JF1.
He running around throwing the ball out of bounds, bro. You said the running game wasn't working. The passing game wasn't working.
No.
And how's it the defense's fault then?
Because they didn't have the ball no time to fucking get rhythm.
They didn't get rhythm because they was getting off the field on third down.
Is on my side.
Bro, yes, they was 2 for 11 on third down.
I don't care what you say, bro.
That's not the defense's fault.
You're not changing my mind, bro.
You got to get first down.
The same thing
Do you understand how you keep the ball in control, time of possession?
You're not changing my
mind. Do you understand how you keep the ball
I understand all of that.
And control the possession? I understand
all of that.
By getting first down.
It wasn't Nails' fault. That's my biggest thing. What you were saying in this fucking text Slack as the game was going.
So he had no culpability.
He might have had some, but you were trying to say all of that shit is his fault.
If this was JF1 Ace, it would all been JF1's fault.
Oh, see? Absolutely. I knew that's what he was getting at when he started comparing.
If Justin Fields was 2 for 11 on third, it would have been all Justin Fields' fault.
He could never do what he been doing.
It would have been all Justin Fields' fault. He could never do
what this man been doing. Never.
You moved off of him.
So what? I moved off of him. I still wanted him over Justin Fields. I wanted anybody over him.
You moved off of him.
Yes,
and now
I did.
And now you're tickling. Now he's tickling your tonsils with his fucking. Now he's tickling your tonsils with his painted nails.
You know, JF1 got his one right up your ass crack.
You moved off
every
of him.
week.
Now he's tickling your tonsils with his nails.
Texting you, slacking you. You got that vice grip on him no matter where he goes. When he gets out of the league, you still gonna hold him like you hold Valus Jones punk ass.
Bro, I can't believe you're arguing 16-6 in the fourth quarter and you're gonna blame the fucking defense. It makes no sense. The offense had 2 field goals.
I don't care. I don't care.
It was a bad game.
It's the fucking defense for not making them go 3 and out quicker. Quit letting them take 10 minutes
for not
fucking drives.
For not doing what the Packers defense did to our offense.
If you want to say that, go ahead and say it. I'm mad at our defense for playing so fucking soft for fucking half and a quarter. or half.
And I'm
a-
mad at
half
our
a
offense
quarter.
for scoring 6 points through three and a half quarters of an NFL fucking game.
Keep on being mad. But them the motherfuckers who scored the points to bring us back. So you can keep being mad at them.
We shouldn't have been in that position.
Shouldn't have been in that position. Go ahead, Ace.
The backs were averaging 5 yards a pop. Colston Lovin was averaging 10 yards of reception. You got to go into 12 personnel, and if they're in, got 8 in the box, 9 in the box, and that's what Colston Loveland is the X factor, because they can't stop him.
Well, I agree with part of that, man. Part of that,
we had 3 points through 3 quarters.
Part of that,
and we're talking about the defense. We had 3 fucking points through 3 quarters.
I don't give a fuck, man. You don't be watching the fucking games.
Yeah, I watched the fucking game.
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
Did you find no fault with this fucking defense letting these motherfuckers take 10-minute drives up and down the field? No fault.
Yeah, well.
No fault.
Nobody said that.
We're not going to agree on this one, so can we move to the next thing, man?
Go ahead, Ace. What was you saying?
Just that they didn't put themselves in a position to sustain drives. You saying that...
and that goes to Ben Johnson. Were you saying like Loveland should have been in there?
Yeah.
Doing 13 personnel?
Ben Johnson ain't standing back there throwing the ball around. Go ahead, Ace. Finish what you're saying.
With your quarterback throwing the ball out of bounds, and the play that came out that took Caleb from under center and put damn Komet in there, and yeah,
that's Ben Johnson's fault. But okay,
and Ben Johnson was on my list.
And I can't stand
person who's to blame.
Every time there seems to be a pass to a tight end, is drawn up to throw the ball to Komet. I usually just turn away and hope that they say he caught it. Because I'm like, why are you not throwing that play to Loveland? Why is it going to him?
They got to play bare football against the Packers. They don't respect the fact that sometimes you got to kick a field goal when you got an opportunity to kick a field goal. Or if you need to run a damn ball down the throat, run the ball down the throat. But this cute shit sometimes is frustrating as a Bears fan in a tight division game.
That cute shit had us 3 points through 3 quarters, man, at home.
Yeah, he's being so cute, he wants to get in Mills' centerfold for his magazine.
That cute shit, man. That shit had me I was angry during that game.
Did they call a timeout before that play?
I can't remember. All I know is I said, where's the quarterback?
It was like 4th and 1 near the goal.
Yeah. I said, where's the
timeout, man? Like,
Ben don't do that.
And he take Caleb, this is my part, you take him off the field, out of the play.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying, where's the quarterback? And then you see when the Packers, they could have had a delay game. LaFleur used the timeout. Ben Johnson won't do that shit.
No.
He says he wants to save him for some fictitious into the ball game. It's like, bro, if we don't lose these yards, we could end the game.
Now,
end the game right now.
I get it. In the second half, you may if the game's kind of close, or you may not want to use one. In the first half, though, which you definitely need to use one in the first half.
He don't use them.
What are you doing?
Because he's the offensive mind, so he wants to save him for that last drive of the half. All
the
three
last
of them.
Drive and challenges and all kind of crap. But he wants Caleb to work through these scenarios mentally. He wants to be the Phil Jackson of football, and sometimes you got to be a head coach and call a timeout and get everybody on the same page and go in there.
Yeah, like to Diesel's point. Yeah, call a timeout before that 4th down play in the first quarter.
And I guarantee you, if he called timeout, if that is the bullshit, if that is the play that they decide to run, they're gonna make sure while they doing that timeout. Hey man, look, here's what we doing. Center, you got Monunga back there.
What the hell is wrong with him? Why did he snap the ball like that?
It's like I don't know, bro.
It was a bad play. I mean, maybe he just wanted to get that play thrown out of the damn playbook or something. It was.
They say it was like he
that
took
was-
responsibility for it. You're damn right he took responsibility for it.
If you
Shot
go
a
put
missile to
something
the
like
20
that
yard
into
line.
your playbook for the week and you plan on running it, that means in practicing that week, you need to go over that play several times. So that type of
They
shit
were.
don't happen. I don't know if they
That was
did
in
it
the
like
first.
no,
That was
I'm
in the
saying,
first 15.
no,
He's
but
saying he should have
I'm
been snapping
saying
the Mununga all week.
practicing in the week for that play several times. So when
That's
you
what
do
I'm
it in the
saying. It was
game,
in the first 15, so it had to be one of their core plays.
It
And
was.
you just yeah.
But
Yeah,
It was a
why ain't that play
core
going to
trick
Swift?
play.
yeah, I don't like this shit. I don't like it. That's too fucking
It-
cute for his
it was
own
too
britches. Too
Yeah,
cute.
man.
When you got
go ahead, Ace.
you got your power backs, even if Swift was hurt, or even you do a bootleg or something where Caleb has the ball in his hand. I think you can get 1 yard.
And you take him off out of the play where he's not even an option.
He was tickling his bum with the feather. That motherfucker said, "My feather, please." Somebody came out there with a briefcase. The briefcase lit up. Here you go, coach. Him,
The golden light came
start
out.
tickling his asshole like, yeah, it'll work. Hey, everybody else watching the game, it was like, where's the fucking quarterback?
That turned the whole series when we got no points.
Took the fans out the game into the fourth
turned
quarter.
everything around.
Oh man, the fans were rabid at that point, especially after you just stopped them on the other end of the field and marched all the way down, and then pull the feather out, start tickling your bum, and you end up with no points as well.
And I was pissed. I'm a kick a field goal guy, but even on that play, I'm like, go for it. And I was telling everybody over there, like, man, line up and hand the ball off to fucking Mununga. You think he learned his lesson by now, but he don't. He continues to tickle his asshole with a feather.
Yeah, he
unfortunately.
Oh, man, yeah.
But Ace, we didn't get your. Would you have gone for 2 or 1 at the end of that ball game, in the end of the fourth?
Home game, I'm going for 1.
Yeah,
we're gonna tie it up, and we're gonna take them out in overtime.
Especially with the backup quarterback, like Diesel said. You know what I mean? And he
like how much of a shamrock is this guy gonna have up his ass?
If Love was still in the game, I might have and again, I would have only considered it. Like, do I need to go for 2 to try to win this? But that don't mean I would have did it. But I would only did with the other dude in there. No, it definitely go for.
Yeah, because we had the momentum, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. And we at home. And the crowd was fired up. It was loud in there, bro. It was the loudest I probably heard it in a long time.
That's the loudest I've heard that shit in ages.
Ages. Because this was 40 years of frustration.
They were going absolutely bananas. And you know what I was like,
playoff atmosphere.
We got 2. It felt like the fucking NFC Championship. The way that they was playing.
That's where we go. We came out the first play, jumped on his head, was grabbing at his helmet. I wasn't mad at that penalty. I wasn't mad at that penalty at all.
I wanted
that set the tone.
Too many white towels. I was like, where the orange ones? Or the orange and blue ones?
Yeah.
You notice like everybody in the fans had like the little white towels.
Yeah.
Like, where the orange?
That's what they passed out.
Hey, when Jordan Love got hurt, I was screaming, "That's for Jim McMahon, bitch."
Jim McMahon.
And then we almost knocked Willis out too.
Yeah.
And that's what I said.
Why they ain't throw the flag when dude tried to paralyze DJ Moore?
Oh, that was bogus as fuck, man. That was an unnecessary roughness. That's a plain unnecessary roughness. You hitting a guy, that's like a blindside hit.
On an unprotected receiver in the back. You could have paralyzed that dude.
Yeah.
And DJ Moore's walk-off touchdown. PI. They didn't even throw no flags on that.
It was the same guy, too.
Same guy. It was PI.
Yeah, I was mad about, man, I'm glad you brought that play up, man. I forgot about that fucking play, man. I was so fucking mad. I was like, hey, man, you say you can't do blindside blocks. That's a block on a unaware individual from the back. Like, what are you doing?
I would have sent one of our corners to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But
And
we
it
we
had to
was
be,
getting even with them within the game. Within the game. Like
Yeah.
the tackles we were
Yeah.
getting,
Yeah.
knocking them out within the
giving
game.
them the business.
Penalty, giving them the business.
The
And it was a
business.
penalty. They grabbed our nose tackle and they didn't even call holding, bro. I don't know if y'all saw that. They just grabbed him, damn near tackled him.
Yeah.
Everybody I'm watching the game with was like, holding. They ain't even call it, bro.
Yeah, they
Well, Green Bay knew the officiating crew they were working with, and that's how they started playing for the majority of the game. Like, they're not gonna call shit on us. Let's make it happen.
Hey, but that was 25. That was poetic because he was doing a lot of dirty shit throughout the whole game. And it was poetic that he's the one who got burnt at the end of the game. But they got to throw the
Overtime.
penalty, man. I sent tape. That was PI, man. If
Yeah,
DJ didn't
well,
catch that shit, we'd be mad right now that they didn't throw the flag.
Yeah, we would. And I don't those and I wish I mean Ben Johnson, man. See, this is where I be getting on his fucking ass, is because you got that play. You could have plenty of other plays for whether it's DJ or other receivers.
man, throw DJ
Where
the
you
damn
give
ball.
them a fucking chance deep. And he just doesn't call those plays to
Well, all season they got in their mind, well, DJ's used for short stuff and screens, and we're going to run him the ball. The only reason he's getting those routes now is because Rome and Oz is hurt.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's capable. DJ Moore is capable of those routes. Rome, Burton is
Rome
more
gotta
your
learn.
slot guy.
Get stronger.
But give those guys a chance. We're not gonna fault you if it's a 50-50 ball and it happens to get picked off. I can't remember the last time
But
he
they
threw
both
a 50-50
came out and
ball.
said, we don't believe in 50-50 balls.
Yeah, man.
The
that's
quarterback
some
said
fucking-
it, and the coach had to double down.
That means he's been drinking a cup of his weirdo juice too.
They just don't believe in 50-50 balls. So he ain't holding that dude accountable and telling him it's not 50-50 when you throwing the ball to Michael Jordan and he's got Steve Kerr on him. That's not a 50-50 ball.
I'm listening to these other guys on these
No, they don't trust arms
and
touch.
they're talking about, hey, when it's if you got this receiver and he's one-on-one and you know there's like no safety help, and these are several quarterbacks I'm hearing say this. Oh, I'm going to him regardless.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to get sacked or have to run around and throw the ball out of bounds.
They're like, I'm going to give him a chance. That I got to go to him. So maybe Mr. Weirdo, as he gets more
developed,
he's going to say, I got this dude. I'm giving him a fucking chance.
But Mr. Weirdo don't have the ability, because he threw a pass. It was a 50-50 ball, and it was last week. That ball to DJ in the back of the end zone, and he almost said it was a 50-50, and then he caught himself. He's like, well, it's not a 50-50 ball. So Mr. Weirdo is anchored in this position for the next 15 years of his weird fucking life.
That might be some stupid shit that Ben Johnson done taught him. We don't do 50-50 balls. I don't do 50-50.
He took it out of context, probably. You know what I mean?
He said he makes all the throws.
Yeah, he said he makes all the throws.
Hey, we still ain't seen him do a back shoulder this whole season.
Because that's a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, he gonna fuck, man. You got to get with the program, buddy. Because when these defenses are too good on your receivers, 50-50 balls, back shoulder balls are sometimes the only thing that you could complete if they covering the fuck out of your receivers.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before I throw it to Hink for his 59 seconds. This could be a blessing in disguise, though, with his boy toy Roma Doomsday being out, with Luther Burden being out, because he's forced to give the ball to fucking DJ
He's been
Moore.
spreading it to other people and
coasting,
Moore in particular.
Yes.
That's why I was hoping DJ didn't get hurt when that dude hit him.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh, no.
But you know, DJ takes a lick, takes a lick, and keeps on ticking.
Yeah.
Big Hink, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, brother.
Yes, all the same to all of you brothers. I'm just trying to figure out what Diesel up her lying about today, because I ain't heard.
Me and him just had a great debate about the defense and the offense. But give me your 59 seconds.
Yeah, we was going at it. But how you gonna come in here? How you gonna come in here and start all of that off?
Yeah,
you come in here with some fucking blue Santa Claus outfit. He ain't coming in red and white. He coming in blue and white.
You know how they are in the South. They want to divide and conquer the North.
Look here, man. You see this? That's birds. That's that SF Army fatigue. The Army
Can we get a bear down out of you, Hank?
Hell yeah, all day, every day. Fuck GB.
There it is. See this? See this?
And bear down. See, that's what I was looking
You
for.
see that,
I was
Diesel?
hoping that's what I was gonna hurt, but I was kind of in the distance doing what I need to do, listening to you guys in the back, and I not one time heard my man Diesel say
I
FGB.
asked him to say
You're
bear
not
down.
gonna
He's
hear
like,
that
yeah,
from me.
you can say that. I'm like, well, let me
No,
hear
I
you
said
say it.
definitely.
When you, yeah.
And he kept on talking. So
I'm saying,
I
well,
was
say
like,
bear
I ain't
down
saying
then.
shit
He ain't
'cause
even
you gonna
said it,
dictate
Hank.
terms to me.
I shouldn't even
Okay?
have to go through all that, Hank.
Yeah, he
Nah,
come,
it should be automatic.
It should be automatic, bro.
Like breathing, Diesel. It should be
Nah,
like
fuck
breathing,
that,
brother.
man. He's
We
trying to
not even
dictate
asking for
terms,
FGB.
putting
Now,
words in
you
my
agree
mouth.
that?
If I want to
Hold on.
say it, I'll
Hold
say
on,
it.
hold on. He can say fuck that, but he can't say fuck GB. That's
Correct.
crazy.
No, I'm
That's
not
some
saying
nasty
that.
And he
work.
can't
I
say
ain't
bear
saying
down. He can't even
I
say
ain't
bear
saying
down, Hank.
God damn.
I ain't saying that. And if you're gonna put some bear shit on Hank, put the orange in there. They don't fucking bluegrass bears. You see that bear you got?
Man, hold on. You got to first of all, you got to respect the military, brother. Right on. So this is
Yeah,
what.
Diesel's military.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
so
military.
so I'm
you
trying to
gotta,
figure this
you know
out.
what I wore?
I got this
You
army
know what I
green
wore the
Bears
whole
hoodie
time
on,
I was in? I
and
wore
look, guy.
Illinois
He
orange,
said
Bears
F my
orange,
Bears
and
church,
blue.
F my Bears sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But now he can't say FGB. This is
No, I
crazy.
ain't saying
These
that. He
this
ain't
is
dictating
crazy.
He
terms to
won't
me.
even say bear down. Hank, give me your 59 seconds, and then we can get into this. Give me your
Look.
59-second synopsis. And then
Johnny
we
come lately, he's
yeah,
been eating soup and salad that his wife prepared before his
eating
Sunday
hot water
meal.
cornbred.
Hey,
Yeah.
what she got? Hey, she got some chicken. I smell it too, boy. I can't wait to get off this line with y'all. You know how us black folk, we love some chicken. That yard bird, especially us down in the south.
Hey,
But look,
it ain't just black folks.
I know that's right. And then white women and white people down in the south, they love some chicken too. But let me say this. I ain't gonna let y'all get me off my square. Y'all crazy. Great game. Defense played tremendous. Look,
Thank you. That's
Oh
what our
my
debate
God.
was about. Go ahead. I'm gonna let
Oh
him
my
talk.
God.
the player of the game, I have to put it on the whole defense. Because if it wasn't for that defense, we wouldn't have been in this game. We would nowhere near. They was in the red zone 5 times and shut them out.
You've been texting this dude
No, he's a
Come on,
man of
Diesel.
character.
off screen. No, you know what
he don't know what
This
that
is
is, Diesel.
59
I think,
seconds. Let him finish.
Look,
I
I
think
think
he
it's
lost
his
it in
allegiance.
his
It's his
time
allegiance to his
from here in
boy.
the beginning
Shut
of the season. I
up.
don't know
This
why
is
I'm doing it.
59 seconds and let him
Hey,
finish
wait a
his
minute,
50.
wait a
Like
minute.
you
Diesel,
told me during
I
your
can't get my time.
59 seconds.
No, you
to
get
shut
your
up and
time.
give him his
You
59
get your
seconds.
time. Did your boy play this weekend?
Can I reclaim my time?
No, wait a minute. I just want to ask you real quick. Did your boy play
Like
this
Sammy
weekend?
Crockett, can I reclaim my time? Can I claim
You
my
can
time?
Reclaim my time.
Reclaim it. Did your boy play this
He
weekend?
talking about Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds played.
Yeah, he
now,
played.
now I know why he's
He
taking
got a
this
fumble
approach.
recovery.
Go right ahead.
Come on, man.
He's
There you
biased.
go, man. You are such a hater, man. This is
Go
a
ahead.
goddamn shame. Give me my
Go
time
ahead.
back. You did all that for that bullshit.
Go
So
ahead.
let me say this. The defense played a tremendous game, man. Without them, that 5 opportunities they had in the red zone, we shut them out. And when they thought they was going to get down there, we created turnovers. They had to settle for field goals. The defense did what the defense should have did in that first game. And I'm proud of them. Shout out to Dennis Allen for making the adjustments because it was a mid-game, right? You got to realize that we prepared for the whole 5 to 6 days. All of a sudden, we had to call the audible because we have a different quarterback. But guess what? We did what we needed to do. We stopped them. We played good defense. We created the turnovers that we need. Even on special teams, we created turnovers that helped us tie the game up. And I'm going to say this one last thing. Shout out to DJ Moore for staying there, keeping his head on. Don't let the conversation get on. The rumors about him being traded, the stuff about him and Caleb not on the same page, all of that wasn't even a fact in that game. They had to rely on him. And I appreciate the way he played and stepped up and did what he needed to do. Our running game wasn't all the way there. They had their moments, but they did what they needed to do in certain plays. Caleb, congratulations to you for making them big plays. You made some mistakes, but you made up for them mistakes and their shortcomings by making them big plays down at the end, the last 2 scores. So shout out to it was a complete game by the Bears. Special teams, defense, and offense. So I'm proud of them guys. I'm glad for the results. And now let's go get San Francisco.
Now we got a reasonable man from the South, Ace up here rubbing his fence on the bum on this whole discussion. This guy comes in and closes it out like a meme. And I'm going to say this. Had they lost, Hank, would you have put that loss on the offense or the defense?
You had to put on the offense. You had to. Because the way our defense played, man, come on, man. Come on, we started off the game with a turnover
on downs.
Mhm.
That's big. You can't deny that. They did not get in that red zone. We should have went down and scored. Instead, well, it was a bad play call by the head coach, and he acknowledged it at halftime.
You say that.
He
You say
accepted
that again.
accountability.
Say that again. Say that again.
It was a bad call at half
Okay.
by the head coach.
See, here's
Everybody
my
knew that.
Here's
He
my
acknowledged
thing.
it.
Your boy
He
is.
acknowledged it though.
I'm not saying
That's the key. Accountability.
I'm not
Men
talking about- I'm
need
not
to be
talking about-
accountable, and he was accountable, and he said to the public eye, it was a bad call.
When
on me.
you're down 16-3, you can't blame the defense.
You done ate some bluegrass appetizers. That's what the fuck.
When
you
you're
done
down
had. Bluegrass
16-3,
appetizers.
you can't blame the defense. I'm sorry.
No, it is the fucking defense letting these
How?
motherfuckers take
Listen to
10-minute
this logic,
drives,
Bluegrass.
controlling the ball the whole first half. Yeah, now he was trying to blame Caleb, and I was like, "That's not Caleb's fault."
Stop it. You're moving the goalposts.
No, that's what the fuck
I
you
said
been
Caleb
saying.
is responsible. I
No,
said the
you didn't.
defense is responsible. I'll read the text.
No.
And I said Ben Johnson.
No,
but go ahead.
You put Nails' fault in the text, and I said Nails. The fuck you mean Nails? I was like, that's the fucking defense fault being so soft. Letting
I
them
said
get
Nails
5,
because he's throwing the
10,
ball out of
7,
bounds more than
8,
any quarterback
9
I've
minute
ever
drives. 7, 8, 9-minute drives, not letting your offense get a rhythm because these motherfuckers controlling the ball the whole first half.
We was 2 for 11 on third down. That's why they controlled the ball.
The time of possession, they still had the time of possession even when we went to overtime. They
Because
beat us
we
by
were
like
2
12
for
minutes.
11 on third down. Nails
blaming-
was throwing the
look,
ball out of bounds
I'm
on
saying
third down
the
and
defense
walking off the field
of
like he
coordinator-
did good.
Nah,
We
bro.
talked like we took a loss in this game. That's what it sounded like.
No,
Goddamn,
we
y'all
were
know
talking
won,
about
right?
who's to
We won.
blame. Who's to
Diesel, we
blame
won.
for?
We didn't lose.
Man, I'm talking about your boy. He the one came in here talking like we lost the fucking game. But you ain't you rubbing butts with him. Okay, bluegrass.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
LA
We ain't with it.
Pause.
Come on, man. God damn.
rubbing butts together.
Why we keep talking about this gay stuff, man? Why we
Because
do
he
this?
always got the centerfold of the week, man. That's him.
Oh Lord, we men up here. Don't
Ebony
do that. We ain't
Magazine
doing that. Here.
centerfold.
We men
Yeah.
up here. Don't do that, Diesel.
Well, tell your boy why you always talking about drop dead gorgeous.
God
Sexy,
damn.
sexy new coordinator. He the one saying that shit. That ain't me.
16-3. Your offense got 3 points, and this guy comes out and finds a way to blame the defense.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, Diesel, the defense played tremendous. You couldn't
If
play
you're
no
gonna
better
blame
than what that
anything on
defense
the
did,
offense,
man.
if you're gonna blame anything on the offense, you blame Ben Johnson. He was trying to specifically blame Caleb Williams. I said that's not on Caleb. During the game.
What are you talking about with Saddam? Because there's some times that Caleb made some mistakes. And
He might have made some mistakes. You didn't see the defense making mistakes? Letting
Yes,
these
I
dudes
did.
hold
most of
the
the
ball
game.
for 9,
But
10
listen to what I'm
minutes?
saying. But the defense put them in opportunities where they should win. That's the most important. And then we only allow 16 points scored on us. 16 points, man.
Yeah, but it's not about the 16 that they scored. Like I was telling him, it's about the way that we want to play ball.
Here's
It's
my
about that
text.
you
This is
try to
on Nails
control-
and the offensive coordinator. That's why I
Any
had put
given
this
Sunday.
game on. Nails and the offensive coordinator. Because
Now, what did
they're
I say?
together. They're linked together, bro. Listen, I watch you think you're the only person who watch football, Diesel. I've never seen a quarterback throw the ball out of bounds as much as this son of a bitch. Stat padding.
And all of that he's talking about is going to another referral to JF1. All of these criticizing Caleb, he was trying to refer that back
Have you
to.
ever seen another quarterback throw the ball away as much as Nails, Diesel? I'm asking you. We know you hate JF1. Have you ever seen this?
I've seen plenty of quarterbacks throw the ball. And
That's not the question.
No,
of course you
I've
have.
seen
Of
plenty,
course you have.
Because he
have you
holds the
ever
ball
seen
too much.
anybody throw
I
away
say
the
this
ball?
all the time. He holds the ball too much and tries to make a big play when he should just throw it out of bounds. Check your tape. You say it every week. Now you flipping the script.
Because he's overcorrected.
Because he's comparing him
He's
to JF1 again.
overcorrected, bro.
Nah, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
He's trying to play hero ball, and it doesn't work out. He thinks it's just okay to blow these downs and get rid of the ball when he got the check down right in front of him. The fans were getting antsy about that shit. He didn't start hitting the check downs until the fourth quarter.
Ace, how's your night going, brother? You good? You good, Ace?
I'm fantastic. I'm hitting some Kentucky's finest over here.
What you got some at the bourbon? You got
Hey,
some
he
Woodford
over here
Reserve?
rubbing his fence on the bum. Ace rubbing his bum on the fence.
I got me some Arkansas Moons. Oh, I can't say corn whiskey here, and I'm enjoying it, listening to these guys argue about the same point for the last
Yeah,
hour.
I've been telling him, can we
In a
we're not
win.
gonna agree on it, and because Bluegrass is late, he gonna come in here and antagonize you, put the cables on you
Yeah,
to
whatever.
jump in on his side.
Bluegrass.
When I
Is that what
said,
I'm
can
doing?
we move
Bluegrass is
off of the subject? 'cause we're
Bluegrass
not
is a
gonna agree
rational
on it.
man. He came in here and said bear
Yeah,
down.
he's a
He came
rational
in here
guy
and said
that he's agreeing
FGB.
with you.
He's
Nah,
a rational man.
Diesel, is that what it is?
Yeah. We argued. Look, I said, hey, look, we're not gonna agree on this one. Let's move
Yeah,
on to the
but
next subject. So we
you
move
still
on.
won't say FGB.
Here you
Or
come
bear
popping
down.
in later.
Ace, he won't even say
And he
bear
like,
down at this point.
What did you think about this? What did you think about that? I was like, there you go again. Because he know once you go and say what you going to say, I ain't going to sit here and
He
just
got
be
mad.
quiet.
He got mad because I
No.
talked about his butt buddy Caleb Williams in
There
the
you
group
go
text. When before the end of the game, he had 137 yards. He had a rating of like 40 because all he was doing was running around throwing the ball out of bounds.
Look.
Did you see the intentional grounding that almost cost us the field goal?
Who else was that
That's
in the
true.
Slack? Was that
Torrey.
Wordsworth?
Yeah, that's Wordsworth.
Yeah, he was agreeing with me. The minute you said Nails, and I was like, you said Nails an offensive coordinator. I said Nails with a question mark. And then
What
Torrey
Wordsworth say?
he put DC, defensive coordinator. The same shit I was on before I even said it. And I was like, the fucking defensive coordinator been calling bullshit. And then that's when we started going at it back and forth over that.
Well,
shit.
if he ain't gonna pull up and stake his claim, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of proclivities none of y'all got. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what I saw. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to figure this out, man. Because look, when he had opportunity to get that first down and he slid short like
Thank
he
you.
always does
Multiple
on a
times in
regular
this
basis.
fucking
I'm like,
game,
why are we
man.
doing this? To me, that's a bad decision. He had at least enough room to get one more yard for sure.
Bam.
Five more yards.
No
watching
more than
the
them
game
6
with
inches
this
that he
guy
needed to
retarded.
get that first down.
Yeah,
But
he's
he chose not to.
always-
I literally
hate
think
him
he's
doing that.
retarded.
He's
But
always doing
That makes no sense to me.
And that's the
bad
defense's
decision
fault.
making.
That's the defensive court. That's Big Dick Dennis Allen's fault that he's running around there doing
Big
retarded
Dick-
shit
Big-
all game.
Now you heard what he said, Bluegrass Inc. He called him Big Dick
This
Dennis
is crazy.
Allen.
I can't-
Now I didn't
I
say
can't
that.
co-sign this shit.
That's your boy. That's your man. That's your man.
Nah, I can't
Now,
co that shit.
your
I
boy
can't co-sign
Dennis
that
Allen,
shit, boy.
he kept calling on 3rd and 4s how your outside corners release and let them throw a quick out for the first down. That's what your boy Dennis Allen was calling that I'm watching. Now, Caleb, yeah, that motherfucker's always hook sliding in the second base where he should go face first. But it didn't cost him. The very next play,
I saw
he got
Malik
the first
Willis
down.
do it, diving for
Every
first.
next play,
I saw Jordan
Caleb
Love
got the
doing it.
first down on the very next play. So it didn't cost
Well,
him anything when he did it.
But Diesel, because he knew he
shouldn't
screwed up,
be doing
though.
that shit.
He knew
shouldn't
he
be
screwed
doing
up.
it.
He had no
Diesel,
choice but to get it.
I'm
He
in
screwed up.
agreement. He
If you
shouldn't be
put
doing it.
gasoline
He's
on your
still
house
doing
and it don't ignite and go on fire, it don't mean it ain't fucked up. And they shouldn't
doing
put you in the
it.
slow
He shouldn't be
classes
doing
moving
it.
forward.
But tell that to your boy, your big cock Dennis Allen. He
God
kept
damn.
calling the same
What?
defense.
Right. You know what I'm
Wait a
saying?
minute.
Nobody said that.
Why
Oh.
we
Black
going
people.
here?
That's what he's saying. What you want? What you want? Another
We're black
name?
people. A cock is a chicken. What are you talking about? here?
Well, yeah.
Let's move on.
Especially
Special
Kentucky.
teams.
But before you end that point, it goes back to Eberflus and Hard Knocks. They were so adamant on teaching Caleb how to slide, and they did the slip and slide. And I don't think he's ever gotten.
Yes,
I don't think he's
for
gotten out
15
of it.
years. Yes.
Yeah.
They told him we need you to stay healthy. But bro, this is football, man. In a game
Right.
like this in December, hey, what are you preserving yourself for?
We need that first down.
Yeah, and I can agree on that. And I'm all for that. But when you know you a yard away, dude, he don't necessarily mean slide with like a baseball player. You could slide forward. You know what I'm saying? You could dive forward and get that first down.
There are times
you
when
do
he's
that.
got
You're doing
room
the
to
same
run
thing.
for another 3 yards
That's
and
what
then
he
slide.
did. He
and
did
he's
that
sliding
on the
short.
next play. But it
Because he
shouldn't
knew
even came.
But Diesel,
it shouldn't
he
even
did it
came
because
to
he
the-
knew he screwed up.
I
knew
know
he
that,
fucked
bro.
up.
I'm in agreement with you. He been doing that dumb shit
Well, if
since
you're in
last
agreement,
year.
I need to hear FGB out of your ass.
Now
Hey,
you're
and
not
a
gonna
bear
dictate.
down.
You're not gonna
And a
dictate
bear
no
down.
Bear
fucking
down.
terms for me, man.
Bear
None
down,
of you
FGB.
look. None of you
Hey,
cocksuckers from bluegrass to fucking
God damn.
There you
California
go
can
with the
tell
cocksuckers.
me what the hell to say.
Hey,
Everybody cocks.
Diesel, when that guy wearing 25, and I can't remember, but he did some. He made an acknowledgement for Chicago Simeon and shit.
Did
He
he?
sure did, bro. Yep, they was talking about it. The guys.
He wore a Derrick Rose jersey.
He wore a Derrick
Yeah,
Rose jersey
yeah.
walking up to the game,
They
and he
probably
wearing
did. Yeah, yeah.
25.
Oh, they had him dressing like he was dressed just like D Rose.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
wearing 25. I don't know what his proclivities are with Simeon, but he must
He
have some
must be
connections.
tapped in with D Rose, and he done
It's
told him and gave him
Chicago.
some-
Yeah.
In Chicago, nigga. All right, let's go with the special teams, though. Special teams, y'all. What did y'all see? And then get a grade. These will be ready with your pen. We'll start with you, Ace. Special teams. Mr. Fire the Black Coach. He don't know what he doing. Just get his black dumb ass out of here.
Well, yeah, he has had a terrible season, but I'll give them a I'll give them I gotta give them an A+ for yesterday. They got it done when it was time to get it done. We were 3 for 3 on field goals, and hey, they were the strongest part of our offense until the last minute of the game. So I'll give special teams an A+ for yesterday.
Big ups, big ups. All right, I'll go with that. Yeah, we made those kicks. We bailed out Nails when he threw an inexplicable. They used to be on JF1's ass, Ace, when he was getting those intentional grounders and talking about how he can't do that. But he threw that, and then
he had one intentional grounded, bro.
This isn't the first one
just
he's had, bro.
but it was one.
This game, yes.
I mean, he was trying to throw the ball away, right?
But that's what I'm saying.
Right, but it was
we
just
need
one.
you to make some fucking plays.
You making it like he threw 5 of them in the game.
Well, he's got multiple
intentional ground. No, he threw
right,
one.
you moved off of him. Would you stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you stop defending them like
It
this?
doesn't matter if I move off of somebody. I'm only gonna put fault if I think it's their fault. I place the fault where I think it's the fault. So I ain't gonna let you.
Let me give my take.
Slander.
Let me give my take, and then you can give your take.
Out of hopes of reigniting your love.
He almost blew the
teams.
game. He almost blew the game with the intentional grounding. I'm sorry you don't agree with me, okay?
No, he didn't blow the fucking game.
There was people cutting across the middle. He could throw it at the ground towards their feet if that's what he wants to do.
It wasn't a good play, but you saying it as if he threw 5 intentional grounders in the fucking game.
Probably this season he probably has thrown 5. I want him to progress, okay? I don't want him in the slow classes. I want him to show progression on things like this.
You want him in the
We're
slow
talking about the
classes
special
so you can
teams,
tease
though.
him like you did
The reason I
in
brought him
grammar
up
school.
is
That's
because
what
the
you wanted
special teams came out there in that win and kicked a 51-yard field goal and made the kick, okay? They came out there with the hurricane field goal and made the kick. They got the
Awesome.
the onside kick.
What's your grade for him?
A+.
Okay.
And we're gonna get to Caleb's grade in a minute. All right, Hink, go ahead. Special teams.
Look, I think y'all pretty much summed it up like what we said. The big special teams. It was windy out there. He hit all his field goals. You know what I'm saying? We onside kick. We recovered it. Certain things we did, man. It was just special. It was a great night, and I appreciate that I got to witness it, and I'm glad all of you other people got to witness it. So A++.
Yeah.
Let me go with the A++.
A++.
It's
unprecedented.
You're only getting 1+, all right?
It's unprecedented.
Goddamn hate. I'm sick of you, Diesel.
Double damn pluses.
The
all right?
A++ is
it was an unusual situation. Without that onside kick, it would have been no tie game.
That's right.
A++.
A++.
Put it down there. Diesel, put it down on paper. You heard what I said. A++.
Can't
And the
get over
NFL
100%. That's an A+.
NFL percentages for onside kick recovery is 8%.
8%.
They said.
Yeah.
And this made up for the one we gave up earlier this year when y'all wanted to fire him. All right, Diesel.
You like the color, coach?
Yeah, I like the colors.
Oh.
To a fault. Yes, he does.
To a fault. You hear this, Hink?
God,
I like our culture to a fault. You hear this?
No, I said he liked the color.
Ain't that crazy?
To a fault. Yes, he
That's
does.
crazy.
Because even
Well,
if they fucking
Hey,
up, he
Diesel, I
wants
bet
to
when you was in
keep
the
it.
military, you was chasing them snow bunnies, wasn't
Oh,
you?
they loved him. They
Yeah,
loved him.
yeah.
Oh
They
my
loved
God.
Diesel. He was
Listen to
getting
this
promoted,
dude.
didn't even know
Listen to
why.
this dude.
He was
He was,
commander. Them dumbass niggas out there, you know what they doing? Them dumbass
God
niggas.
damn.
Now these white boys are smart and doing
I
everything
bet
you
you,
ask them to
I
do.
bet you this mother, I bet you
he was
Jeremiah
skiing
Mercer
every
was
weekend.
chasing cottontails at U of I.
Oh no.
Tell me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He wasn't chasing no
That's fake news.
cottontails at U of I.
That's fake news. That's
Oh,
fake
yeah,
news, bro.
That's
yeah. Go
that's
ahead.
that's
Throw it
definitely
in.
fake
Fake
news.
news.
Yeah, we
Fake
wasn't
news.
sipping Clorox down there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
We was walking around with the radio talking about Radio Raheem down
Radio Raheem
there.
and his bitch
That's
with the
right.
African
That's
medallions
right.
on. There was too many
I
That's
know
right.
how they
beautiful
get
black
that.
women down there to be
I
looking
know
at
it's
pink toes.
I know it's in the bluegrass country.
Shout out to the sisters.
Yeah.
Look at him. See, hey, but
I
Hink,
know
Oh,
he
you
it's
don't
in the
said it. You said
deny
bluegrass
it.
country.
Hink. He don't deny Hink. He just
No, he
started
didn't
trying to
fight
say
it. He didn't
y'all
fight it.
doing it too.
Oh no! Listen,
He likes the Kobe defense. They doing it too. Shaq doing it.
Come on,
argue?
Shaq.
Why I'm
Yeah.
gonna argue with a bunch of the Three Stooges?
Come on, Shaq.
Hello.
They got a
Hello.
Shaq.
I'm gonna argue with you guys.
All right,
They got a
Diesel,
Shaq.
come on with your special teams grade and your assessment of it.
No, they get a A+ for me.
A++.
No, absolutely not.
They
Just
plus
A+.
plus plus. You can triple plus it if you like.
All right, Diesel, start with the defense. We've heard from you. Give me your synopsis of the defense and then your grade, bro.
Defense is getting a C.
God damn.
Yep.
Yeah, they had a
C for
terrible
me.
game.
This is crazy.
All right.
Now the
H.
defense is different from the coaching, but I'll
Yeah,
give them a
we're
B.
just doing defense because we're doing Briggs's grades.
Yeah, defense.
Yeah,
I know it's different than the coaching, which I primarily blame the coordinator, but I can only go off of what he's calling, how they were performing. So I give him a C.
Now, in
I'll give him a
Diesel's
B.
defense, I was frustrated. I don't want you to think I wasn't frustrated. Like, why are these guys wide open? Why ain't the defensive line getting no pressure? But they manned up inside the red zone, which was one of the keys for victory, according to BJ, what he had told his team. You know, and I've always been a bend, don't break guy. This is how Lovie Smith got us 10, 11 wins every season, and he's colored.
I don't mind bend, don't break, but what I do mind is when there's different situations during drives and you're calling stuff that's naive to the situation. That's what pisses me off. Like, I don't like when it's 3rd and 4 or 5 and at the snap of the ball, your cornerbacks bail as if you're running deep routes.
Right.
That shit I don't like. And
But
I'm
you
like,
remember 2 weeks
you
ago
keep-
we gave up a lot of explosives to them, and they put up 28 points.
I get that, but when I
They
keep
didn't
seeing
get none
it
of that yesterday.
every
They
third
didn't
down,
got none of that.
every third down, I keep seeing your people bailing on 3rd and short, and he's throwing a short little pass, convert. I was like, the fuck, when are you going to change? And he never did change. He didn't change even when Lamar Jackson 2K came in the game. So I had a big problem with that.
Come on,
Big
Pittsburgh.
problem.
It changed when we won the game.
All right, Ace, come on, give me your defensive assessment. And yeah, look at the Steelers, bro.
Did you see the
That colored
touchdown they
coach
got
up.
before the half?
We up 12-10.
Did you
Steelers
see the touchdown they got before the half?
No.
It was like from the 50. They throw a pass. It was pass interference anyway, right? They was gonna get the ball like inside the
So they got the call.
But the dude catches it. They both go to the ground. The dude, and they didn't think he caught it because he was on the ground when he caught it. He didn't get touched. He got up, went to the end zone. They talked about it, touchdown, and it stood.
They would have blown that dead in the Bears game. They was blowing everything
no doubt about it. Play was dead.
They was blowing everything dead. They tight end had caught the ball and just dropped it, and Byers picked it up. They was like, no. Y'all hadn't even blown the whistle. That nigga dropping the ball. And I seen the Bears do it, and y'all let it be a turnover. But go ahead, Ace. Give me your defensive assessment and your grade, bro.
My defensive grade is a B. Yes, we wanted the Bears to get out of there on 3rd down a lot more efficiently than they did during the game, but they bent, but they didn't break. And I think because of the mistakes that they faced explosive wise in the previous game, they just wanted to put themselves in a position to win the game, to get the offense a chance to win the game. And it worked out. We didn't think it would take so long, but yeah, I'll give them a B.
All right, Big Hank.
I'm gonna go with a B plus, man. I'm gonna go with a B plus. But I'm seriously ready to give him A- for sure. I ain't gonna lie, because I like
We
the way
already
we
knew that. We
go
already
to hell,
give it
Diesel.
to
Ain't
him,
nobody
Hank.
talking. Diesel, ain't nobody talking to you.
Right.
We already knew that.
Right. Give him a B plus plus, Hank.
Bump it up.
Yeah, go to the A minus, Hank.
No,
It's
I'm gonna
all
go.
right.
I'm gonna go with the B plus, man. We're gonna go to B plus again. I really appreciate, even though yes, we did give up some junk plays at times. We held them to field goals, and
Hank
that's
is a
probably
man of culture and distinction. Go ahead, bro.
that was probably the most important thing, man. Holding the field goals, creating the turnovers that we normally been relying on. They did it, so I can't fault them for that, man. They played a good tough game, and even though the offense didn't always put us in good situations, I promise you, they did not put us in good situations.
Thank
We
you.
still found a way to make the proper stops when we need to make the stops, created turnovers when we need to create turnovers. So shout out to them brothers, man.
Thank you.
Bear
And your
down.
boy,
FTV.
your boy Butch Stud got a fumble recovery.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And he had multiple tackles in his first game. They still ramping him up. I think they should move him back in the inside, because I'm telling you, I've seen Edwards. He cannot cover nobody out there. Put him back outside and put Butch Stud back in the middle, because he's balling this year. He in a contract year. Let him go get that money. Which is why they moved him over there, because Ryan Poles wants to undervalue him when they sit down and talk about contracts. See, if you was a middle line, if you was a Mike, we'd have to pay you more money. But you played the majority of your time at the
Hey,
wheel.
was that other dude playing? The one
Who,
who was,
Jackson?
yeah, was he out there?
He jumped on.
Yeah,
I
he
think he's
played.
the dude who jumped on that
I think
Packers
he
head
was. I couldn't
in the
remember if
opening
that was his
kickoff.
number or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
they called him for the foul.
I'm going to agree with Hink. I'm not going to rehash everything he said. I'm going to give the defense a B plus. I agree with Hink
B plus
100%.
plus.
I
Okay.
thought about the B plus plus, but I'm gonna stay with the B plus.
All right.
All right, y'all. Let's get to the offense. Let's get to the offense. I'll start with Hink. Give me your offense synopsis and grade.
All right. As far as the offense, man, there was some times where we made some mistakes, bad decision making by Caleb. I'll say that. The run game wasn't there like I thought it would be. We didn't take advantage of it like we should have. Now, maybe that's because the head coach didn't call enough runs, in my opinion. I'm going to say they good for a solid B. They good for a solid B, because really that last 5 minutes of the game really helped them. So I'm going to say B.
And for anybody who thinks I'm a Caleb hater, what I said is during the thread too, is he's still developing, which is something me and Ace said. It takes 3 years, 3 seasons to truly develop a rookie quarterback. So he's got room to grow. And if anybody doesn't think his shit doesn't stink, I'm here to tell you his shit stinks. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. I hate to bust you guys' bubble. And he's got room for growth, which is incredible with where he is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% that we've got our quarterback. And one of the things he needs to grow on is his fakes. And I used to say the same thing about Justin Fields. You can't give these lazy fake handoffs when you got a running game like that. Did you see how Malik Willis was fooling the shit out of the cameraman? He was fooling the shit out of everybody on the Bears defense with their play action.
Yeah, he's been working on it.
I think he's improved greatly on his fakes, but it's something to be said when the team is blitzing ends and corners every play, regardless whether you running it or not. And he got to scramble like a magician to get out of that free dude coming at him.
So you like his ball handling?
I think he's been improving
his
play fakes. He's greatly improved since last season.
Yeah.
But when he goes to make a fake and this motherfucker's coming in because these other teams are blitzing ends and corners almost every down. Hey, man.
So you're saying he ain't processing at the pre-snap read?
Nah, there's nothing to process. You can call all you want, but how many you gonna block if they all up there on the line? You know what I mean? So the bootleg, sometimes those bootlegs mean you got to
Boy, they used to
avoid
blame Justin
somebody that's
Fields for all
released.
this shit, Diesel.
It's all Justice
They
fault.
did. They used to blame Justin for all this shit. I remember it, bro. I'm not gonna let y'all
Yeah, but
just
Justin
walk
Fields
away.
ain't him, man.
If that
He's
play
not
happened, it would have been
him.
like
He
he's
can't
supposed to
get
read that.
away. He's
Hey, do
not
you
getting
remember
away
this
from them
shit?
free
He's supposed
dudes,
to read
man.
that pre-snap, and any
Yeah.
quarterback knows
Goodness.
That the
Goodness.
free blitz is coming,
free
especially when
blitz is
nobody's
coming,
blocking.
and he's supposed to do this and that. That's how they did Justin. I'm not talking about you, Diesel. That's just how they did him, bro. But I'm gonna give the offense. Hink said a B. They did come through in the end. I'm big on that. It's like somebody who crams for their finals and they're able to, ace the final, but they cram for it and they blew off the whole semester.
Mm.
And I prefer that to someone who busted their ass all semester and then choked on the final. So I prefer that. Uh, can I give them a B? Let me look at these overall stats.
Yeah.
Team stats. Total yards 400, 250 passing, 150 rushing, 6.7 per play, 20 first downs, 2 for 3 on third down. You
Two
know
for
what?
11.
I'm gonna go with a B. I'm gonna go with a B. All right, Ace.
B minus. They're the cardiac kids. It's something we come to expect every week from the Chicago Bears. But
The miracle on the Midway.
they got to do something about the establishing the running game. I don't know what it is about the Packers that they don't want to come out there and smack them in the face and run the ball down their damn throat or run the ball at Michael Parsons or whoever the hell they sitting in these blitzes every damn week. But your Ben Johnson may talk a good game against Matt LaFleur, but it takes him a long time to figure out what the hell to do against them when they go head to head. So it's either him or it's Caleb. But the end result is that the Bears came out with a victory with the all three phases uh, lending their hand to this victory: special teams, offense, and defense. So I'm going to give the offense for this game. I'll give them a B minus.
And did you see how they kept showing the Packers brain trust up there, out coaching us? They didn't show our brain trust. They haven't showed our brain trust in the booth once this fucking season. They
No, who
probably
cares
got
who's in
Mickey
the booth?
Mouse and Donald Duck up in there. They got Pookie, Ray, homeless people in that bitch. They ain't showed our brain trust. Who the fuck we got up there?
He's a
And
pawn. I mean, what he's doing up there don't really matter because he's probably relaying it
Declan
It's
Doyle.
the Declan
yeah,
Doyle who's
he's
relaying it
relaying
to
it to Ben
DJ.
Johnson. But Ben Johnson's
Yeah.
they show him and Dennis Allen all the
And they
time.
all on the sidelines. I got what you're
Right.
saying. Nobody's in the booth. That's the thing about the Bears. We so damn smart. Nobody's up. Declan Doyle's supposed to be in the goddamn booth. We don't need his ass on the
If
sidelines.
he is, we've never seen him up there this season.
Eberflus just said he wanted to go to the booth this past
Did
week.
he?
He wants to go. Yeah, he wants to go to the booth and be the
Have
DC
you
out of the
heard
booth.
them
Oh, when he was a
refer
Bear, he wanted to be
to
on the
Declan
sidelines, though.
Doyle at all this whole season as the offensive coordinator? I've never, because they
No
know there's
interest.
Ben Johnson calling the plays.
But they interview him. They interview him every week when they interview the
Yeah,
OCs and the DCs.
yeah,
He comes out there and
yeah.
talks.
We're
I
working on
give
this and we're working on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Declan Doyle.
I give the offense a C plus.
You sat here and caped foot off. What did you get a defense?
A C. Gave the defense
Okay.
a C, offense a C plus.
All right. All right. We're not gonna go down that
Right,
road
right.
again. Yeah. All right. Caleb's play. We'll start with you, Diesel. Caleb Williams. What did you like? What didn't you like? And give him a grade. Our quarterback, Nails, Iceman.
Overall, I'm give him a B minus. See, it's hard to grade him without including Ben Johnson because to me, it's both going hand in hand. Unless one, if one person's making the mistakes that are crystal clear where it's their fault. Well, I didn't see all these mistakes that Caleb Williams was making. I didn't see a bunch of mistakes he was making. I
It's the
didn't really,
quarterback's fault.
I didn't really see, and I'm gonna chime in when y'all motherfuckers is talking too.
You always do.
Yeah, no doubt. I felt that he when the pressure got on, he got going. He started dropping, making. I mean, now I will say this: that's the first play I seen that motherfucker go through 1, 2, 3, 4 and complete a pass. I think it was in the second half, but he went through like 4 progressions and then came back and completed a pass. I hadn't seen that all year where he went through like 1, 2, 3 to 4 and came back and completed it.
He's learning the playbook.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. Like I say, I think I give him a B minus. I thought he was on point for what was being called up until the point where he started changing the play calling to the situation. I ain't like him taking him out at the fucking goal line, not giving him not being an option because he's always an option to bootleg or scramble to get you a first down. But yeah, I didn't. Inevitably, he made them plays for us to win, which carried a lot of weight because to come back like that, ain't too many people gonna be able to come back like that when you down that many points in a game near the end. So he started putting, and again, the Packers, even without Micah Parsons, they still got a good ass defense. So you call it what you want. I thought he performed. He performed when he needed to.
Yeah.
Could he have done other shit before that to not even get in that situation? Yeah, but again, I just didn't think we set up the run early enough to get our pass, and then we couldn't get a rhythm because they kept holding the ball so long. So it was just like one of them situations where nothing was really going the way that we foresee for a game to come out in our favor. But hey, we stuck with it, and he made plays down the stretch, and you can't take that away.
Did we call any screens that game?
I don't think we called one, bro. Not a one. Again,
Now,
that's
through all his heroics, he didn't get a game ball, which I kind of disagree with. He didn't get a game ball from the coach, which I found interesting. So BJ is probably feeling more like me about his overall performance. But you gave him a B or a B minus, Diesel?
B minus.
Shocking.
B, I would have had him at a C, but what he did to bring us back, he had to make throws, and some of them throws was on point. And even if you remember when we on the goal line trailing by 7, on the 3rd and goal, they did all out blitz. And he was all off balance, threw the ball out the back of the end zone.
Threw the ball out the back.
Out the back of
but
the
then
end zone.
4th down, he has no other choice but to try to put it in play. And that's my issue with Caleb. When he threw the ball out of the back of the end, there was guys he could have thrown and they could have made a play potentially.
Well, you got to remember, them dudes is on you within seconds. Here's what I don't like with the play call. I don't think we seen a slant call the whole game. Or a screen. A slant or a screen, and Green Bay's blitzing a lot of that fucking game. Slants and screens beat those.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
DJ
we
can run
one.
them too.
Yeah, I don't think we seen one the whole game. I can't believe that.
Maybe he ain't confident Caleb could throw him.
Man, he could throw a screen. We seen him throw screens.
I'm saying the slants.
Then let him sink with it. But sometimes when they're blitzing and the place that they're coming from, that's where you call the slant too. The Packers do it all the time. The Steelers, a lot of teams do that. Oh, you coming from this way? Psh, slant on this side. Get that inside. Poof,
yeah,
poof.
That's what the Packers was doing to us 2 weeks ago.
And if he throw a pick, then put the blame on his ass for throwing the pick or something. But you got to slants got to be part of your offensive scheme.
Yeah. All right, Hank. Your boy Caleb. We know he's number one on your list. You're a big Caleb fan. Talk about his game and then go ahead and give him a grade.
Well, again, I'm just hoping that the growth that I've seen with one play coming up short is a sample of more to come from him. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I think he acknowledged he shouldn't have did that and came up short when he slid a little bit, but he turned around and got the first down. But there's been a lot more times in that opportunity where he could have got first downs, or especially run the ball. Like that decision he made to throw the ball away and they call intentional ground, he could have ran that ball. He could have ran that ball and got whatever yard he could and didn't just go for the next play. But
I got to see that
but,
again. I didn't.
But come
He
on.
didn't want to
remember
get
that
hit.
play.
Go
Diesel,
ahead.
No,
Hank.
I don't remember if he
Diesel,
could have ran for it. I don't
Diesel,
remember that.
Remember, I didn't interrupt you, brother. I
Yeah.
wasn't one of those guys that interrupt you. You
Yeah.
ain't gotta do
No,
like that,
but
dude.
you
Diesel.
laughed, so you gonna get it too, man.
Oh, God,
fast.
damn.
Go ahead. Stand fast.
That's crazy. Diesel's crazy.
I agree
But-
with you, Hank. He could have
but
done
with-
something besides
Yes,
that
I mean
shit.
something could have gave us something positive. Instead, it's like you turn around and took a bad shot, then you turn around and cause a foul. It's a 4 to point turnaround, maybe 5 point, depending on where you fouled it from. But that's a different story. He's got to make better decisions because there's going to be more games. It's going to be bigger, especially when we get in the playoffs. That opportunity's going to come again. Are you going to make the right decision? So, with that being said, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna get. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give him a B because, like I said, them last 2 minutes of that game was clutch, and he found a way. He didn't choke like he did in the last Green Bay game, and he came through. So I got to give him a good solid B.
Solid B, and then we
Let's
got a
not
B
forget the
minus.
overtime throw. That was a hell of a throw.
Hell of a throw, bro.
Do you see how many people they got on when you go through your reels and stuff? They got all of these different Bears fans' reactions to that play, as well as Green Bay fans. I seen this one dude, man, for the Packers. Hey, they got it from the time we scored, and then they did the onside kick.
Yeah.
And this dude's like, "Oh fuck, god damn, they fucking got it. They fucking got it." Then on the 4th and goal, when he hits the rookie, he's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, he's an interesting bird. All right, Ace, give me your Caleb assessment and grade.
Caleb assessment is, like I said, is going to be a process of patience this year. Him learning the playbook, learning where all his guys are going to be, and trusting other people. The point you made about Rome Odunze getting hurt and him having to look at other players and the positions that they are supposed to be in these particular plays is very important because he has to open up his view of the field before we get to the playoffs. That Rome Odunze crap in the playoffs isn't going to work against the better teams. So he had a good half a quarter, I guess, with the end of the game and the overtime. But I think he has to, along with Ben Johnson, develop a game plan or pick out plays that are going to be better suited for him to move the ball in the first half when we're playing better teams. We're playing playoff teams. When we're playing the Green Bays and the San Franciscos of the world, to set up the Bears, to get the play action going, the running game going, and stay on the field for a couple series while our defense is trying to get a rest. So that can, in turn, lead to our defense possibly getting other turnovers. So I'll give them a B for this game based on the comeback and the end of the 4th quarter and the amazing throw and overtime to win the game. They finally went to my man, who I said week after week, if you're going to go hero ball, the man to hero ball to is DJ Moore. And it paid off at home for one of the most thrilling victories that we've seen in quite a while in Chicago. So my final grade for Caleb would be a B.
Y'all see the way DJ laid down as he caught that pitch?
Yeah.
I thought he was hurt. I thought he was hurt.
Might
I
have
was
been, his
like,
back might have been hurt, but he just laid down like we got it. He was wearing the cheese grater in the locker room, man.
It was
low
like
key, low key. I was actually scared they was gonna say he didn't hold on to the ball. The way he rolled over and he let go of the ball.
But the defender helped him. The defender had his hand in there, and that helped him cradle the ball because I think he wouldn't have been able to hold on to it.
And he laid over. He laid over like he was shot. So I was like, "Oh man, they're gonna call incomplete. They're gonna review it and say incomplete." But luckily, he rolled a couple of times and
what was that? The ground, man.
Well,
what was that movie?
Even if he didn't caught the ball, they easily could have threw a pass interference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Should have been.
And they didn't throw a flag. That's pissing me off.
They wouldn't have called it.
No, they didn't call it. It would have been a flag.
Didn't, but I think they didn't call it because he did catch the ball.
Man, you got to call it, though.
You got to call it.
That's true.
Because to Dzo's point, that replay, it could have came out that he dropped the ball, and then now what do you do?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to throw that flag if you see a penalty.
I thought just as impressive of that play was the drive when we went to tie it up.
Yeah.
The play before the touchdown, when we were down there and we had them 4 chances and we scored on the left. The play that he threw to DJ before that to get us down there.
Yeah.
When he did a post and he jumped and caught, I was like, man, that was a hell of a catch.
Well, see, and now he's going to realize, damn, DJ could play. Damn, what DJ was saying about Justin Fields. I need to get DJ the ball so I can look better.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a catch.
So right now, still, for some reason, if the playoffs were today, the Packers would be coming to Chicago. We have to see them again. And Jordan Love, who knows how long he's going to be on protocol. That could be 1 week. That could be 2 weeks. That could be 3 weeks. You saw how long our safety was in protocol last season.
And even if he comes out, you can hit him again and put him right back in.
Put him right back in.
Yeah. Well, our safety almost killed somebody when he went in protocol last year. So.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. It almost killed itself. All right. I've said enough about Caleb Ball game. Y'all show. Y'all know my position.
What's your grade?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the grade. He that son of a bitch. I mean, he's clutch. I'll give him that. I don't know, man. I'm struggling between B- and B. I'm gonna go B-, man. He was out there like the Vikings quarterback, number 9. And then he, you know what I mean? And then he
pulled a rabbit out of his bum.
Yeah, a rabbit out of his hat. But actually make it a B, man, because he ended up with 250 yards, 2 touchdown passes. Make it a B, bro. And he had like a 97 QBR. So I gotta look at it in its totality and take the emotions out. I'll give Caleb Williams a B. He got us a big win too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our coaching grades. We only do one overall, like Briggsy. All right, you got Dennis Allen. You got the offensive coordinator. I felt like my thought was we're getting out coached with 5 minutes left in that game. Before I told the guys we need a miracle, I was like, we're being out coached on every aspect of the game except for special teams.
The players won that game. The players.
Won in spite of the coach.
When it was over.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
You do need that. So you got A for special teams. I know we're doing just one. A for special teams. I'm going to give it a C for offensive coordinator. I'm going to average it out. Now I'm going to give a D for offensive coordinator. I'm going to give, so that's a 2 and a 5. That's 7. And I'm going to give a C+ for defense. All right. So I'll go ahead,
bro. You just
bro.
gotta give me the overall coach.
Yeah, I know. I'm averaging it out
to yourself.
Yeah.
He's using math.
Yeah, he doesn't know about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna say
Butt buddies and U of I's.
he,
Okay.
he doesn't know about math. I'm gonna
Hey,
say C plus, bro. Overall, well, we got the win. C. I'm gonna say C, bro. C. I'm gonna say C, bro.
Your bum plus my bum and U of I equals 2 bums.
All right. At least we got the math right. I'm gonna go C, bro.
C for coaching?
Yeah. All right, Ace, where you going for coaching overall?
No, offense sucked. Defense, this gave up 16 points.
And the special teams was an A plus plus.
I gave him an A. I'm probably gonna have to. I'll let him go with a C plus.
Yeah, that was my initial thought, but I guess those last 5 minutes makes a difference. All right, Hink. Corchin.
I already got his wrote down, but I'm gonna see what
A
he
minus.
say. I'm gonna see what he say. I wrote it down already. Let's see what he say.
Hey man, you a hater, man. I'm sick of you, Diesel.
I'm a
I'm gonna give him A minus.
Wow.
Bam. See?
A minus.
Wow.
I'm gonna give him A minus, man.
So, hey, let's go Steelers.
I guess you, man, that's higher than I thought. Okay. All right, he going A minus. All right, Diesel.
He's on their payroll. I'll tell you that. Press pass payroll.
They'll love him on the Chicago Bears, the Chicago Bears channel on YouTube.
Yeah. Look,
you have a fly up there. They'll love you,
see
boys.
you from afar.
Yeah, just be a homer all the time.
We gonna work out something with you.
Yeah, like Ace too. Man, we had a homer I was watching the game with. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, man, any bear can shit on your face, and you be like, I'm happy with that.
Damn.
To Diesel's point, you got to be able to call a spade, whether it's good or bad. All right, Diesel.
I had a D plus, but because special teams did
D plus.
Yeah, but let me finish.
It's a D plus, Hink.
Yeah, plus. But because special teams did well, I moved it to a C minus.
Okay.
Because I thought they were the only ones that perform, like they were supposed to. No ifs, no ands, no buts.
I'm interested in seeing what Briggs.
That's crazy.
I'm interested to see how he grades this week. I didn't listen to his part when he comes on that podcast. Because usually you can tell what he might grade the way he starts when him and Zuma are on there, but I didn't hear like that part of the podcast yet.
All right. So who you giving y'all game balls to? Ace, do you remember who Ben? He gave one to DJ Moore. He gave one to the kicker. He gave one to the rookie.
And Blackwell.
Yeah, and Blackwell for getting the onside kick. So who y'all giving game balls to?
Go DJ. That's my DJ.
Yeah, he gave out 4 this time and didn't give one. He told Caleb, I like you, buddy. And then he turned around and gave the ball to DJ.
Gave the ball away, DJ.
Yeah.
He told him he loved him.
Yeah, because he knew Caleb was over there butthurt.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna give one to Moore, DJ, because he was making them catches when we needed it. And I'll give one to the dude who recovered the onside kick because
that's Blackwell.
He actually took a couple of kickoffs back. It wasn't just Duvernay, because that's why I was like, I didn't really hear him call his name. So he was on the kick returners too.
He's a special teams Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he's a specialist. Yeah.
And I'm going to give one more ball out to your boy Merton Hanks II, because he the one who stripped old boy again.
This guy, Merton Hanks, is to Diesel what Butch Stud is to Hank. You find a way to praise Merton Hanks game after game after game.
He caused the fumble. He the one caused that fumble.
Yeah, well, he's all over the field.
He's all over the place, and I can't argue with you.
That was a big play.
But you could have gave one to Evans because he recovered it.
No, I'm not giving him nothing, man. There was 4-5 bears around there anyway.
All
He
right.
didn't strip the ball.
Well, he got
Giving
it.
Evans nothing. No.
And there was another
Soft
cause
tackle.
fumble. We just didn't recover it, but it was 4th down, so we got the ball anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know who
Evans
caused that.
soft tackle himself. No.
I think it was just on the handoff. On the snap, there was a mishandled exchange.
Oh, yeah, it was overtime.
Yeah. Okay. Ace, game balls.
I'm going with DJ. That's my DJ. DJ Moore and Cairo Santos. Bears
That's who I
kicker.
forgot. He can get one from me too.
Yeah.
All right. Santos.
Kicking in their win.
Yeah.
That's another thing to be said about them balls they were throwing. That wind was gusting. Gusting. Whew.
It wasn't gusting when the backup quarterback was throwing it. That nigga was
gusting
9
on
for
him
11.
too. He threw that was like the only one he threw down the field. The rest of them were short passes. Caleb was throwing balls down the field for the most part.
He got a rocket for an arm. He can make all the throws.
He can make all the throws. He can throw them out of bounds. He can throw them through the back of the end zone. He can throw them over the goalpost. He can, But go ahead, Ace. Finish with your game balls, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm giving out for the game yesterday.
Just two?
DJ offense and Cairo. I'm not Ben Johnson. I'm not going to be tickling my bum with game balls.
You're not going to give one to anybody on the defense, fella?
For what?
He's going to give it to you. You have I. Bum buddies.
No, I'm giving it to Cairo Santos and DJ Moore. That's who deserved game balls yesterday.
Wow.
Thank you, defense, for doing your job.
These guys are tough critics, boy. They tough critics out here, ain't they?
Yeah, ain't they? All right.
Hey, I gave out 4 balls, okay? I gave out 4 of them.
Yeah, you like juggling.
Yeah. He like 2 balls. Coming, he gonna give them straight to his butt buddy.
That's what I was born with, young fella.
Right, he gonna give them away.
You like another set.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, Pittsburgh.
All right, Hank, it's on you. Game balls.
Let's go again.
Yeah. Let me go. I'm gonna go with the defense. They definitely got to get one from me.
The whole defense?
Yes.
I ain't mad at you. Look, he's a man of character.
Yes. Got to get the defense one. Look, special teams definitely gonna get one, man. So shout out to Cairo Santos for, like you said, kicking in that tough win. He was able to make the proper adjustments, how to kick the ball when the goalpost is moving side to side. He still
you saw that the fucking goalpost. I said that when I was watching the game. I'm like, crazy, the fucking goalpost is moving.
And he still found a way to get them balls through the Raptors, man. So shout out to them. And of course on offense, I'm gonna go with DJ for sure. Shout out to DJ Moore.
That's fair. I don't like to give multiple
balls you gave to the defense.
I'm gonna give a game ball.
I don't like the way you said that, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I'm gonna give a game ball. I've got 2 game balls to give out on offense. For all the Caleb lovers. Caleb Williams deserves a game ball for the way he closed that game out. I'm also going to give another game ball to DJ Moore. The defensive side of the ball, man, what's his name? Jalen Johnson ain't back to form yet.
Not at all.
He was looking
trying to get in the game. Get in game shape.
Looking slower than Gardner Johnson.
He looking slow as hell. And why can't Tyreek Stevenson get on the field?
No, he played. He played a few snaps.
Did he?
Well, yeah. Are you going to sit down Nashawn Wright, or are you going to sit down Jalen Johnson to get Tyreek on the field?
That's a good question, but the way they was looking at some of them points, I'm like, shit, we got to do something.
I'm putting Tyreek on the field and replacing Gardner Johnson.
Well, he's hurt now, Diesel.
Yeah, good. He's out there too much. He's out there way too much.
Tyreek can't play the slot.
You don't think he can play the nickel corner?
Yes, he can. He can play it better than Gardner Johnson. That's for sure.
You ever seen him out there playing it?
If he was, I didn't notice because he didn't get burnt doing it. Now,
Yeah, you just
Diesel
can't
thinks
never
it's
play
a video game, and he thinks everybody just slot them in there and they can play your system.
I mean, he can't do much worse than Gardner Johnson. He's getting burnt every time he's playing out there.
Yeah,
Only
but when
time he's helping is if he's blitzing.
he's
That's
great at
it.
blitzing.
And he didn't blitz at all yesterday. So what help is he? Get him out of there. What's the other dude? McLeod? He played better at the slot than.
Oh, that was why I was saying Tyreek, because McLeod ass was out there a lot, Ace, and I'm like, damn man, I want to see Tyreek, Jalen Johnson, and Jiminy Cricket out there.
I get you.
But McLeod's been balling, and I'm gonna be like Hink. I'm gonna give the entire defense, Diesel, a game ball for that effort.
That's right.
That they put up out there, and I'm gonna give one to the kicker, and I'm gonna give one to Blackwell.
A lot of balls that y'all between.
That's
you
5
and
game
Bluegrass
balls.
Inc. That's a lot of balls. Boy.
You know, it just hit me. She outranks you, Danny.
Hey, let's go, Pittsburgh.
I want to tell you something. Listen up, because I really mean this.
Uniform.
Hey, this division might be wrapped up by next week.
Extend me some freaking
It's wrapped up tonight.
These are the only ones who picked up on it.
Extend me
Oh,
some
yeah.
freaking Curtis.
With a Detroit loss, we win the division.
That's right.
Win the play. We in the playoffs, baby.
Detroit
Let's go,
lost.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, they're
They losing.
Superior officer, well.
There it is. With your Harvard mouth and that faggoty white suit. You know what I mean? While Diesel was talking about what was going on at University of Illinois. You know what I mean? Diesel would have been running around behind this guy. You know, can I clean your suit for you, boss? Can I?
Oh Lord, are you saying Diesel was a Stevens? God damn!
All right.
Work.
All right, so we got our coaching grades. We gave our game balls out. Current team MVP, y'all. Has that changed? Have you guys calibrated that? Who's the MVP of this team?
Offense and defense are singular.
Just MVP. It could be. Well, you can do if you can do both, but we need an overall MVP, which is usually the quarterback, according to the narrative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be.
Let's pick that at the end of the year. When it's all over.
It's close.
Yeah, but if you had a vote, and I know it's tough. These are cardiac kids. Merton Hanks.
Merton Hanks, yeah, definitely. Him or Nails is who I had in my mental.
Yeah. Defensive player of the year is Jimmy the Crickets for me. And offensive player, because the receivers keep getting hurt, they all doing it by
running back
committee.
tandem or Nails for offense.
Yeah, Nails has been the only one that's been there every game.
Mm-hmm.
And DJ Moore.
Hey, or the
running back tandem. Both of them.
Offensive line.
Yeah, you could. Well,
you can't
all of
give
that didn't
MVP
show
to
up
everybody,
until after the bye week.
Yeah.
Right? And all of that, the run game took off, the offensive line blocking took off after the bye week. So,
but the MVP, you got to give it to one person. They don't do that, you know. So I'm gonna say Caleb Williams.
Yeah, if you had to press me right now for offense, I'd say Caleb.
Yeah, I mean for the team.
Yeah,
well, for the team,
yeah, I can't fight it.
Yeah,
I can't
fight it.
Yeah.
Because what they doing on defense, it would have been Butch Stud, but he got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
All of them been hurt.
You know what I'm saying? But they've been doing it by committee.
Yeah.
So Caleb is the only constant.
Yeah, for the entire year. The offensive line gave up 0 sacks yesterday.
Yeah,
damn.
That's very good against a team like that, and they were blitzing every down. And Caleb, he got out of a few of them sacks. They was tailor made to get him. And
I tell you what, I prefer these throwaways than 68 sacks last season. If I had to choose, but I've been telling you, I've been meaning to track the throwaways. I might have to try to go back and watch all the games because I've never seen anything like this before, not even on a high school level. I just haven't, bro. I mean, it's a great tool, bro. But I was asking the people I'm with, I'm like, is he retarded? They're like, you can't say retarded no more.
Can't say that no more.
I'm like, well, special needs, like, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't seen it, Diesel. I'm sorry. I've seen people throw the ball away.
I see it anytime I'm watching a game. I see quarterbacks, nothing's there. They throw the ball out.
I mean, Brady did it, but I have not seen somebody throw the ball away double digits in one game with a good offensive line. He's got to get back there and process and get rid of the football.
Double digits in one game. Come on, man.
I mean, do you think he's throwing the ball away more than any quarterback this season?
No. Nope. We could count these motherfuckers for drops. I don't know how many.
Who jumps out at you that throws the ball away more than Caleb? Should be somebody that jumps right out at you.
I mean, any of the Jets quarterbacks, I see them throw the ball away all the time.
So you're saying Justin Fields?
Yeah, he's going to blame Justin Fields.
He ain't even been playing. But Tyrod Taylor, whoever they had that was playing today, I see these guys throwing the ball away all the time. Tennessee's quarterbacks.
That needs to be a stat. I'm calling PFF.
Sam Ward.
Throwaway percentage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. There's people who I've seen him throw the ball out of bounds a lot.
We played against Shador, and Caleb threw the ball away more than Shador in his third game. Caleb threw the ball away more than him in that game.
And Shador's running for his life because his offensive line is terrible. Do you have the
facts sheet up for that to support your statement?
I mean, I watch the games.
You can't make that statement.
I'm watching the games.
I am too. I'm telling you now, there's quarterbacks who throw the ball away way more than he does.
Okay. Hank, Ace, have you guys ever seen a Bear quarterback throw the ball away as much as Caleb Williams?
Nah, he has to have the record to throw the ball away. He has to have the record.
All right, Diesel. You got to get out your box, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not doing this just to hate Caleb. I'm just stating fact, bro. I've never seen a quarterback throw the ball away.
What fact is that? That's what you see.
Right.
That's what you've seen. I'm telling you, no, there's more in the league. And then you say, okay, well, we're going to seclude it to the Bears. He's thrown more balls away than anybody. Well, does he have, what's his sack total this year? It's a lot less because he's making those decisions, right?
All right. You need to go ahead and move back on Caleb, bro.
No,
I'm not. I'm just not going to let you
bash him with your inaccuracies, bro.
I mean, we've got three people here who said that he's.
I got a guy we're gonna play next week will probably be the only guy probably almost damn near keep up with him as far as throwing the balls away.
Ooh, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah,
but he wasn't a generational draft.
Well, that's true.
He gonna switch the needle to generational then. Once you bring up people,
but he was generational.
Once you bring up people to nix his argument, now you're gonna start saying, "Oh well, he wasn't generational."
No, I'm not disagreeing with him about Purdy. I mean, it's actually I was looking for you to do that. Purdy does throw the ball away a lot, but Purdy doesn't throw it away where his completion percentage becomes 52%.
His 52% comes from him being inaccurate half the time, and those are not balls that you're throwing away, and your receivers dropping balls that you put right in their hands. That helps with your completion percentage.
Well,
there you have it. He's inaccurate half of the time.
I got that notification saying dinner's done.
Yeah. I know, because this guy, all right, but before you go, we want to get you on stats, bro. On record here for the Niners.
Yes, sir. Here's your
Give me a quick preview so you can bounce, and then give me your prediction, bro.
Enjoy that hot water cornbread.
Hot water cornbread.
Yeah.
You want more butter?
Enjoy it, baby.
More butter? More honey?
More
better
gravy?
butter. More better
gravy?
Let me say this.
God bless.
This is going to be a very interesting game. Unfortunately, I think we might fall short because we had two good games back to back.
10.
And we played tremendously on both games. I think the 49ers are gonna beat us in that next game, but I think we're gonna end the season off great. But that's not what you asked for. I'm gonna say this. I think we're gonna play a good competitive game, but I think we'll come up short at San Francisco. My prediction will be the 49ers 24-21.
So you got the Niners who are playing for something. This is the game. This is the battle between Mr. Irrelevant and generational. So you got the 49ers 24 And you got the Bear down
21.
21. Okay. All right, Hank. And go ahead with your final words, bro, so you can go ahead and get the dinner, and then I'll get these guys on record.
Guys, it's again, it's a time of season, man, where a lot of people go through some things, man. And so I suggest, man, if you're going through some, man, make sure you get the proper help that you need. Make sure you get the proper help. What is you got your fellow brothers, man, that in arms that can talk you down and have a good conversation to help you out, man, through these challenging times. Because the holidays is definitely a challenging time for a lot of people, man. Loss of life, family members that's no longer here. They was here last year. Have that conversation, man. Where you got to get on somebody's couch or somebody's goddamn Zoom meeting, man. Do what you got to do for your mental. Brothers of a certain age, man, we got to go get our A1Cs checked, blood work, get a full physical, do what you got to do. Colon cancer's a motherfucker. So take care of yourself. We only get one shot of this thing, and live the best life to the fullest, man. Enjoy family, enjoy loved ones, and enjoy each other, man. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great Christmas, great holidays, and y'all be safe out here, brothers.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, good brother. And
Happy holidays, thank God bless.
Salute,
yeah, and if we don't see you before, you're not at work, Ace. Merry Christmas. And if we don't see you before New Year, bro, Happy New Year.
Don't be eating none of that chicken after midnight.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, shout out to the
like
Gremlins.
one of them gremlins.
Shout out to the Gremlins.
Chicken after
Shout out to the Gremlins.
All right, Hank, you 5-4 now, and you got the Niners 24 and the Bears 21 traveling to the left coast with that time zone difference. But we do have an extra day to prepare than they do.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah.
true. Hopefully we can take advantage. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're wrong too, bro.
I don't mind being wrong on this one. Hey, y'all have a great weekend, man. Have a great holidays. Y'all be blessed, brothers.
Peace and love, brother.
Right on.
Peace and love.
All
right,
right,
go next, because I'm gonna try to get the rest of this game.
All right, go ahead, bro.
So prediction for next week, right? I got
and keys. Give me your keys to the victory. I didn't do that for him, but keys to victory and your score.
Schemes by both coordinators, Ben Johnson and Dick Allen. I need you to scheme the game the right way, call the right plays. With that being said, if you do, running the ball, setting up the pass, and more so, our defense against their offense. You know, I'm gonna need Dick Allen to scheme better for who we're playing and what type of offense that they run. And then I'm predicting the score. I'm gonna say 26 to 18 Bears. 26 to 18 Bears.
So you got the Niners 18, Bears 26. Odd score.
Yeah, they usually have odd score games when we play the 49'ers. So
yeah, that's true.
Gonna be some fluky stuff, but
what over under is 50.5 to 51.5. So you got the under. And the line, the spread is once again, we're underdogs.
Of course.
Yeah.
3 points. So go ahead with your final words, Diesel, and then we get it over the Ace.
Final words. And y'all said Detroit loses, we win the division, or we in the playoffs for sure?
We in the playoffs for sure.
Okay. So hopefully they about to lose this game. I know we're in the playoffs for sure, but I'm trying to win this division. So if we can win one of these next two, preferably there's one coming up against the 49'ers who they've been hurt all year, but they still been playing. So it's kind of like us with, players out and stuff like that, but they still been balling. So hopefully we can win this game. Full steam ahead. We be in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure Bears merchandise been selling off the shelves like that. We've been seeing the people in the city starting to get their gear early as a couple of weeks ago, especially with Christmas time. I was in some stores. These people was all around the Bears gear. Didn't matter what store I went in. If they
you
had
could tell the
Bears
Fairweather fans that their jerseys are brand new. We had a whole family of them come in with brand new Peyton jerseys. They just pulled out the play.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you got the tag still on there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I can't be more proud of the team. I know we trip on them a lot and critique everything, but they got the record I predicted, and I'm pretty sure we're in the playoffs. And as far as I'm concerned, we're not a year above schedule, but we're above schedule probably by half a year, right?
Yeah, this house money.
Yeah, so we're playing with house money right now. I just don't want to stink up the joint. If we can win a playoff game or two, even better. But yeah, I'm proud of these dudes, man. I wasn't expecting the way we've been winning some of these games, because what that tells me is we can tighten up our ship, and by next season, you don't have to be winning these games like this. You can be like a team that's already established themselves and they continue to win games. Sometimes they may win that way, but most of the time they're controlling the game and they're beating teams, and teams know they can't beat them. I can really see that for this team. So I look forward to it. And again, I'm proud of these dudes because I wasn't expecting them to be winning the way that we've been winning some of these games. So yeah, I look forward to it. And Steelers just scored again, so I think Detroit.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Brett Favre. I mean, Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, that dude been killing them today too, Jalen Warren.
They just scored again. Why they ain't updated? Are they reviewing it? They probably reviewing it.
Nah, they up. You'll see it. But yeah, man, it's been a fun ride for us because we've been going through this. It's like us as fans, we're part of the struggle. You know what I mean? We're part of the struggle, the same way the players are in the front office and everybody. And it's just reassuring that we, some dudes I work with, they were texting me last night like, man, unbelievable. Did we pull that out? And blah, 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 blah. And different stuff I be telling them. So, yeah, it's exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Miracle on the Midway, bro. And yeah,
can we get an FGB out of you?
Yeah, can we get an FGB out of you there, fella?
Nah, they irrelevant right now. You get my usual, which I stand on. F referees, specifically the head ref of that crew we just had.
Well, UNH did say 11 victories. I had 10 because I figured it'd take Nails a little more time to get his feet up under him. But yeah, to your point, bro, this is house money, man. It's looking real good, feeling real good. But you don't want to start sucking each other's penises now.
Not at all.
We need one more division. Yeah.
2-2.
You don't do what?
Or 2-3. Are we 2-3?
We need one more W.
Are we 2-3 in the division?
2-3. So if we beat
Detroit,
when we beat Detroit, then we'll be at 500 for the division.
Yeah. That's key. Gotta win.
But if we win against the Niners, bro,
we're trying to get the #1 seed,
right? Or we might not play. It depends on how that shake out. We might not play our starters against Detroit. But to your point about if we get a home playoff game, we got to win that game, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to win that home game to get you one victory. But I got us going to the Papa Bear Hallis game because Mother McCaskey, like DJ Moore is saying, Mother McCaskey is up there pulling strings.
Hey, whoever need to pull the strings to get us there,
she's up
go ahead and pull them.
She up there Jewing Jesus up there. Jewing them down, Ace.
Whatever you got to do to get us to there. Hey, if we can get to the championship game,
maybe it's Pope Leo help.
I'd be super happy, and all bets is off at that point. We already playing with house money, but since we're gonna be there, we're gonna have to perform. Since we're gonna be there,
fire Mike Tomlin. They said,
yeah.
All he does is get to the playoffs.
They always say that.
I want the road to the Super Bowl to go through Chicago and let them teams come here with all that high-powered offense crap.
All that fancy shit, huh, Ace?
Yeah. See if we can get that done here in January.
Yeah. What's going on with the stadium, we got to cover that, man. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. I meant to do it, but we didn't have time. Because, you know what I mean? We got to close it out in Soldier Field, get that Super Bowl.
And you know what? Something because we only been talking Bears today. I just want to cover something real quick. So, prime time, right? And we always was wondering about, what Stefanski has against Shador.
Yeah.
We've been covering it. League been covering it. I'm like, what? Nobody really like, what the heck is his problem?
You talking about his grandfather getting the bucket of ice thrown on him?
No, that ain't his grandfather. So when prime time was,
Yeah,
remember
we
he
went
was
back
doing Braves and the Falcons.
Yeah,
when
we
he was with
covered
the
it.
Braves. You did cover it?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, but that's his wife's
Oh,
father.
that's his wife's father. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He ain't no relation to him.
Yeah.
But it's his wife. His wife is married. And then I said, oh, well, there you have it. Because then she going to be pillow talking.
Right.
Telling him, ain't no way we getting. And he wanted nothing to do with him. Still
So he's
don't
saying
want
she's
nothing to
wearing
do
the
with him.
pants and he's a little bitch.
She got
That's 30 fucking years ago, and this shit's gonna get you fired.
Right. She can't buy those purses if he's fired.
It just once I found that out, I'm like, oh, that's her dad? I'm like,
Yeah.
no wonder.
Yeah, Ace
No
had
wonder.
posted something, but the dude on TikTok said it was his grandfather.
No, that's her father.
Grandfather.
So that's
her
his
father?
that's his father-in-law.
I think it's his wife's
grandfather.
dad or granddad. It's her dad or granddad. One of the
So it'd be his grandfather-in-law.
Yeah.
Right. You gonna lose your job over that shit? Ain't no way in hell.
Well, I'm sure that type of pillow talk, like, ooh, we don't like him because we don't like what his father did to my dad or granddad. So yeah,
I'm not losing my job.
I didn't hear y'all when y'all covered it, but
yeah, I'm not losing my job. I love your grandfather, but your grandfather wouldn't want me to lose my job over this shit.
He wasn't even living then.
Right.
Shador wasn't even alive then. So why would you even play that?
Sins of the father. It's all in the Torah, in the Bible.
And McIver was wrong. He was wrong to be saying that about him.
Well, you don't know what was in his heart.
Yeah, we don't know what's in his heart from what he said on that broadcast. So
didn't he? You think he's so fancy and special?
Yeah.
Just a little colored monkey.
Colored your gold chain on and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I'm out, man. About to catch the last 4 minutes of this game.
The game's over with.
Yeah, bear down, baby. Bear down.
FGB.
We got a big one next week. All right, Diesel. All right, Ace. Give me your keys and your prediction and your final words.
My keys is to play some Bear football when we head out to the left coast. We get an extra day to prepare for them, an extra day to heal. Extra 2 days because they're playing tomorrow night, and we played last night.
Yeah, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, so hopefully the Colts will do some service to them when they go to Indianapolis, and the Bears can. The Bears have been playing well outside of our division this year. Those are three of our 4 losses have been in the division. So, we've been sharpening our steel against our division opponents and going out and giving the business to the rest of the NFL. And I think they'll do it again against the San Francisco 49'ers out there in that good weather. Whatever it'll be warmer than Soldier Field. And I think they'll run the ball, screen game, and Caleb will be making all the throws next week against the San Francisco 49ers.
All the throws to the upper deck, to the first row.
The popcorn guy, the water boy. I make all the throws. Like, come on, man. You humble. Stay humble. We haven't got to where we need to get to yet for you to get this cock and bull attitude about yourself. But be confident, but stay in.
No, go ahead. No, but hold on. Pause your final words right there.
All right.
I'm not gonna go through this whole thing, but we did want to mention we got caught up how cocky it took a whole year to bring down this cocky.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about these last minute, these come from behind?
He's not even wearing Bears gear now, bro.
Like, what the hell is that? This after the damn Bears game.
What
was that? Is his brand or something? What the hell is that?
It is a little cubby bear. It looks like a Houston Astros hat, but I do see a little bear up in there. It's like a cute little cuddly cubby bear. But exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. No suit and tie
Teams that sees
after
the
a national televised game and no Bears gear. And they let them go out here like this.
offense and the defense just really turn a 180 during those moments.
I wouldn't say for defense, at least.
I noticed after wins, he's going to be showing his nails. After wins, Ace, he's always showing his nails off. He's going to be touching his beard and everything. He's trolling. Yeah.
Held in the 3 throughout the whole game.
Stroking his mustache.
Yeah, I think for us, as an offense,
he didn't even wear that shit to the game. That definitely not that damn hat.
Right.
I've said it many times. I think everybody just kind of understands where we're at in the game. I think everybody understands what we have to do.
You've never said this.
And,
You've said the game slows down for you at the end of the game. You've never said shit about everybody. He hasn't.
We go out there and we execute. I think it comes down simply to that. I think, we work our tail off throughout the week. We work our tail off, trying to get it going throughout the game. And, set was keep fighting as confidence. You got that swagger as offense. You practice well. You hit plays like that in practice. I mean, it was pretty identical to practice. And when the play ended up working out just how we thought.
Describe the explosion around you after everyone noticed that DJ caught the ball.
Yeah, everybody ran the field. The stadium went live and blew up, and so I'm happy for our guys. I'm happy for Chicago. I'm happy for this moment, and very grateful for it. But we got some other good games coming up, so we'll enjoy it and then move on.
With everything that you went through last season, and then even kind of having to ride out some rough spots during today's game, how did it feel to win a game like that against your rival?
Yeah, I've been.
He's going to compare the rivals he's been in to this rival, bro.
And I've been in some good games like that throughout my career so far. Some big games, some big rival games, comebacks, or being up by a lot, and so feels good. I'm excited. I'm happy to be able to get that 11th win that we've talked about and that we've spoke about months ago, and so just being able to be in this moment and coach to be able to trust me. Couldn't ask for anything more.
On the fourth down pass to Jade.
Yep.
When the blitz comes,
yep.
Just trying to buy as much time as you can, and to trust Jade, a guy who had his first career catch earlier in the game.
Just being able to build that connection with him.
If that fourth down play was a normal play, he'd have thrown it out of the back.
I knew he was out there, but it wasn't like, Jade's out there. I'm not.
He was trying to.
It was Jade's out there.
He damn near was trying to, wasn't he?
The dude happened to be 6'3" and super athletic, and he went up.
He's gonna be.
I agree, bro. Because I thought he was throwing that shit away. Because I was talking about it, and they was like, well, it was a zero blitz when he threw it away on third down. And I'm like, man, this motherfucker's got to give somebody a chance to make a fucking play.
Somebody, yeah.
Exactly where he needs to be.
If we're up points, then you can play all conservative like that.
Yeah. But we're chasing 7. You got to make a play.
Backstory and what this opportunity means.
He was locked in this week. And, who knows if he's going to be here forever? Who knows if he's going to be on another team? But when his moment appears,
because I could care less.
He just scored. Wait a minute.
And he's a rookie, right? But in his mind, Ace, go ahead. What were you saying? In this guy's mind, the guy is just a nothing burger.
I mean, the guy made the damn team. I don't know what his contract. I think he got a 2 or 3 year deal. I'll look it up in a second. But
he's under contract. Right.
Yeah, we don't know where the hell he's gonna be. What the hell? What kind of shit is that?
Nobody even asked him about
make the plays for your career, for your life, for your family, and that's something he did today.
It seemed a lot of times like no matter who's in or out, this offense just scheming guys open, and you have time, obviously, more so than last year. How much different is it playing quarterback in this offense, and just knowing that when you drop back, they're going to be options?
Yeah, I got the best.
It don't
coach in
seem
the
like
world.
there's options when he
Let's
drops
put it.
back.
Let's put it that way.
No.
And we have the best
bullshit he be
coaching
back there
staff in the
doing.
world. And so you put the talent with the coaches and the people that care. You can strive for anything. You can reach anything. You can go after any goal. And when you go out there in that football field, your belief is at an all-time high between players, between coaches, and you have outcomes like this.
Hey, would you go as far as to say that this was a signature moment for you?
I think a signature moment. It was a great moment.
Why can't you just say yes or no?
Walker is a UDA. He signed a 3-year, $2.985 million deal with the Bears after the draft, including $170,000 guaranteed, $20,000 signing bonus, earning him about $1 million a year, a standard contract for a player who made the 53-man roster. So he got a 3-year contract.
And like you said, he just made plays in that game.
Yeah.
I got a lot of great moments coming up. So I think it's a signature moment for us as a team to be able to build this confidence, a signature moment for us to be able to be in the position we are at 11 wins and everything at the tip of our fingers, exactly where we want to be. I'll put it that way.
Caleb, I saw you in the locker room kind of dapping up your offensive lineman individually. What were you telling them? What were you saying?
Did he just say he has a lot of great moments coming up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He talks about the past and the future a lot. Yeah, well, I had these moments in college and like nobody cares. And right.
To the offensive line, I was just, giving my thanks of Hawk and Red Hawk and Dr. Strange and all those guys.
Why was it important for you to lap the stadium afterwards? And just...
We put it out there this week that we needed the fans, that we want the fans to be proud to be a Chicago Bear fan. And so I wanted to give my thanks. And they were a big part of the game today. Like I said, when we go on the road, when we're home, I want them to travel well. I want them to be here. I want them to show out. I want them to be proud. And so, like I said, I want to go around and give my thanks to them.
Caleb, when you see the history of this rivalry, particularly recently, do you have a sense of just how meaningful this win is, just beyond the playoffs, just in the history?
Yeah, I saw something that we haven't beat Green Bay since 2018 here, something like that. I understand.
What do you mean you saw something? Nobody's talking about this shit.
Right. I know the coach knows.
Right. The leadership in the locker room ain't talking about this.
I've been in these type of rivals. I've been in.
Cole Kmet ain't talking about this.
Those guys have been around for years, getting their ass kicked
at home.
My team hasn't beaten a team, maybe, or whatever the case may be.
See,
and
he's been in rivalries like this before. You haven't.
These moments are awesome. They're awesome to be able to have these moments, be a part of these moments, and I've been lucky enough to be on the right side of a lot of them.
See, you see this shit? He's talking about the past, bro.
Thinking we're winning the game now.
You haven't done shit in the NFL, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they asked him about the enormity of the Packer Green Bay rivalry, the greatest rivalry in professional sports. Well, I was in some big rivalry games in high school and college.
That's always my mindset in those moments. We got the ball with 5 minutes and right at 5 minutes and 50 maybe, or something like that, or 5:05 or something. And Ben walks over to me. He's like, "We need to score before 4, and whether it's a field goal or anything, we go down, we put the points up."
No, that didn't happen.
And then at that point, it's just belief and faith. I see those guys practice it every single day, after practice, during practice, the expectation was for those guys to go out there and make the play, and they did just that. So kudos to those guys, kudos to Black, and happy for everybody.
Caleb, when you have enough finishes like this, I wonder whether this is a team of destiny. So
Team of destiny. That's the cool part about destiny. You got to get to the end to know. And so, we're going to keep working. We're going to keep striving for wins. We're going to keep, striving for being the top of, a top team in this league. And, we're going to keep fighting until that clock says 0. And then, from there, we'll look up and see who wins.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. The Bears.
All right. He was definitely less cocky this week than he was last week, though. I'll give him that. But any comments on that, and then go ahead and continue with your final words.
Yeah, I mean, I think the enormity of the game and the situation and how they had to pull it out in the end probably took a little chip off his shoulder.
I think you're right. And Malik Willis was out playing them and shit all game. Yeah.
So, hopefully it'll lead them into having a better early game next week against the 49'ers. A team that they don't normally see. It's a good traveling weather going out to the left coast from Chicago. And, depending on what the weather's in San Fran, in the Bay Area. But it'll still be better than here normally. And hopefully they get a chance to run a lot of things that Ben Johnson, has pull his feather out and all that stuff succeeds. We get a victory out there and we come on back home and get ready to
You say we're going to go out to San Fran and tickle some tonsils?
Yeah, I think that's what our head coach is ready to do. So yeah, I think he's going to ready to go out there and tickle some tonsils, and then we come back and hopefully be playing to host home field for the playoffs, and maybe we get some help from some other teams. But we're right there.
You say mess around, right, get a first round bye? Are you kidding
me? Ooh-wee. Then you got to come to Chicago, third week of January to play some football. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it's out there. If they can go out there and grasp it and make it happen, man, we got a chance. We got a chance of making something happen for the Chicago Bears, and we'll see.
Man, Detroit scored and they got the freaking ball, bro.
Yeah, Pittsburgh had the ball in Detroit's territory. I don't know why did they kick the field goal.
At Detroit 24, they need a touchdown though. It's 2nd and 13. Fuck, with 2 minutes left.
I thought Pittsburgh was going to kick a field goal to at least go up 8.
And they went for it.
I don't know what happened. I'm just looking at the score.
Yeah.
But I saw them got down to they was in the they was like at the Detroit 30 something.
Maybe they missed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. Fourth quarter. Jay Warren, rush left tackle, Goff's completed. I don't know. It don't say. Damn. All right, what score you got, bro?
I'm going Chicago 27, 49ers 24. Bear down. We need these last 2 wins, and we still fighting. We still playing for something too. If we can get this home field advantage and have the Super Bowl roll through Chicago, or the NFC Championship roll through Chicago, some players are going to be out there making some business decisions. And, we've been playing in it for the last couple months. And I think it'll be a definite help, because a lot of these teams been in these domes and these warm climates, and you come to Chicago in January, you got to bring out some man. You got to bring out some man if you want to win some games here in the 3rd week of January. And I think the Bears will definitely benefit from that if that comes to fruition. But my score is Chicago 27, San Francisco 24, bear down, FGB. Put it on the board.
All right. And I got Niners 21, Bears 27. It's gonna be a dogfight out there though.
Oh, for sure. They play football. Let's see what we can do against Christian McCaffrey.
And we need the Colts to take care of business against the Niners tomorrow.
Yeah, got a 75-year-old quarterback. Let's see what their defense does.
Right. They're at home. I mean, we need a miracle.
Yeah.
You know, let me see. 143 left. They're at Detroit 35. It's 4th and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. They need a whole touchdown. You know the Ravens watching too.
Need to stop here.
Damn. Detroit's at home. Yeah, man, I'm sure you want to watch it. My keys to victory. Yeah, I agree with you. Play bear football. Come out there like we came out against the Packers, man. I want to see some hard hitting football, you know?
Run the ball. Smack them in the mouth.
Yeah.
Show them that you're the leader of the NFC North and you're coming out here trying to put a shellacking on the damn 49ers. We don't give a damn what the hell that happened in the past. We out here to play some bear football.
Right. There's a new sheriff in town, right? And put some respect on our name.
Some respect on it, for sure.
All right, you had any more to your final words?
Nah, that's it. That's my final words. FGB. Great victory last night. Hopefully we got some players healing up. I don't know. There's no time for people to sit out. This is it. What your health is what your health gonna be. Rome. Hopefully you can make it back for the playoffs. Luther Burden. Put your ankle on some Epsom salt in that training table. Maybe we can see you back in in a week or two and bear down.
Yeah, get you an ace bandage on.
For sure.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of Mouthpiece, where the lines between sports, politics, and culture stay blurred and the stakes stay high. The headlines never slow down, and neither do we. Every story we touch today is still unfolding, and by the time we're back next week, you already know the landscape will have shifted once again. The Bears 22-16 epic win. The miracle in the Midway over the Fudge Packers gave Chicago a rare December spot, but the real test is always coming fast. You want to be where your feet are. As we look ahead to the showdown with the Niners, the question ain't just whether the Bears can keep this momentum, it's whether they can redefine who they are against one of the league's most complete and well-coached teams. On the road, we'll be watching every matchup, every adjustment, and every moment that hints at where our season is headed. Until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, stay ready for whatever the week throws at us on the field, in the political arena, and everywhere the two collide. Because this ain't just content, it's connection. And it means more because all of y'all are staying locked in. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the pod. If you got any questions, concerns, or updates, reach out to us. Feel free to ask. You can reach us on the About page. Stay passionate. Stay tuned. Bear down. And as always, until next time, Ace.
FGB to the highest level of F-ivity. And we gave it to them last night, and Cheese graded their ass right out of Chicago. FGB.
Cheese graded them. And go Steelers, man. It's 1st and 10 at the 50, man. The Steelers are still matriculating. It's a minute 24 left. I don't know how many timeouts they got. Zero.
Detroit got one. Yeah.
Steelers got 0. Come on, Mike Tomlin. What the fuck are you doing?
Man, let's get a stop. We need a big play.
Yeah. All right, Karen. I think they want to check out the end of the game. So
sure.
Take us out of here, Karen. And big ups to y'all. Bear down, FGB.
Bear down.
Bear down. All the way down. All the way down. All right. Let's see here. Where is this? Okay, there we go.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little and you probably have halter top night, fingernail night. fingernail paint now. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn Arlington.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA. On Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. You better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Chill back. Check your six. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. Guard your grill. Bear down. Knuckle up. And don't forget it, baby. And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, Butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Sure. Don't forget it.